Alrighty, guys, I am live in this, I guess, the stream right now. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Now, this is I guess you could say, a promptu live stream, whatever. Let's see how many people get in. Probably not a lot. One, this was unannounced, which I did not have this plan out. However, I figured out a couple recently that I won't have time to do a live stream. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'll do one now because I won't. Because the idea was to do around for New Year's, but that plan, kind of came through and stuff like that. Hello, Metal Sonic. How you doing? Merry Christmas. Jamal. Merry Christmas. How you doing? Mick. I'm good. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm surprised you guys here. In the hood. So I'm gonna wait to get some more people in here first. In the chat. Let me do something right now. Oh yeah. Fix this right now. So did y'all get any gifts? Because clearly I didn't get any gifts this year because that's how it is most of the time. And let me see that the Discord is. Give me 1 minute. Let's see here. And here. Who put this in? And who is that? Who? As I'm on Discord just a minute ago, and I'm just looking at the stuff they just put. One minute. Back to y'all. Now, where was I? Yes, chat. Hello. Money. You got money. You got clothes. Hi, Eric. My present was money. $600 total. That's what's up. Unfortunately, well, I did get money. I got some money for Christmas. That's the only thing I got. Usually, I don't get gifts. People are like, "Oh, you probably got a lot." No, I don't get. I'm too old for that shit. So let's see, and I got a snow globe. Oh, that's cool. I have not. Funny thing, I haven't seen a snow globe in about I'm going 15 years, maybe 15. Oh, cool. I just finished watching Star Wars earlier, the original Star Wars, not the new one that came out, the original Star Wars. And still holds up. Actually still looks pretty damn good. I was watching, I said, damn, this is actually a good movie. Told a good story. Absolutely better than Force Awakens. I mean, no doubt. I mean, they can try as hard as they might Disney can, but they can't top that one. I did not watch Empire Strikes Back yet. I'm still waiting for that. So yeah, but Die Hard, that's a good movie. You do know Die Hard can't work today in 2017 since the critics today only like Marvel movies. So, but hello, Michael. I did not like Monsuno. I did think Zevo 3, I think that was called. I did enjoy that one a little bit, but I did not like Monsuno. Probably because at times the animation was kind of weird looking at times. Sometimes it looked good, but other times it looked like it was crap. Just to me, personally, that's my thing. But I never liked that. Zevo, though, I did like, even though I know it was made by the shoes, Skechers. I think they did make that, so I could be wrong. But Yes, Retro Gamer. That's probably the only game I'm looking forward to, and the only, I guess, thing from Dragon Ball I'm looking forward to. Oh yes, I did see Dragon Ball Super last night. That was probably the best episode I've seen in quite some time. And seeing my probably the best character of all time, Frieza, freaking doing something this episode. I was kind of like, yes, finally you got Frieza doing something. We don't talk about that, Mr. Andy. No Toonzai. We talk about that abomination and stuff like that. But I did not enjoy that. Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. If Koopa's interested in something, no, he has it. But yeah, guys, it was hold on. I could do something right here. Okay. Hold on a minute. But yeah. So let me get back to reading your question. So JetX was good. Judge, do you miss the old '90s Nickelodeon? Absolutely. Oh yeah, Johnson, that Mega Man cartoon that's coming out on Cartoon Network is also 11 minutes. Yeah, I'm not shocked about that. I knew about that bullshit. Hello, Najee. Johnson, which DC made a rebirth comic book for Freakazoids and the Creeper. I'll take my Freakazoids. I don't know. I gotta talk to one of my friends. I think Creeper made an appearance in the rebirth. I'm not sure. Regular show was killed 7 days before my birthday. No reruns equals death, pretty much. And I see your profile too, so I can see you're a regular show fan. That was the only show I watched on Disney XD, and also Gravity Falls. Most people say that '90s was the best time for Nick, but I think early mid 2000s was a bit better. It was about the same. I know, but a lot of people around the early to mid 2000s, that was Cartoon Networks. So that was pretty much their stuff. So hold on. Okay. Let's see. Hold on 1 minute. All right. Trying to add somebody. I'm trying to. All right. So let's see here. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking at. God dang it. All right, let me start from where I left off. I blocked Cartoon Network for a week. That's good. I turned this shit off. I don't even have it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Can I join Hangouts? No, not yet. But you can hit me up on Discord and we can talk on there. And then from there, because again, I don't know. I don't have Hangouts like all the time. But hit me up on Discord and Twitter. We'll talk more about that. What do you think of We Bare Bears is a good show or just bad? It's a decent show. I'm not my favorite show. It's okay, but it could be hell of a lot better. If it was given enough 22-minute format. Do you think Cartoon Network would treat Adventure Time a little bit better? Hold on a minute. Where I left off at? Do you like Marvel's Capcom 2? Yes, I like anything before the last Marvel's Capcom game. George, anything before the last Marvel's Capcom game. What do you think of ours, Esther? Do you think Cartoon Network 3 Adventure Time final? No, they're probably gonna air just like they did with regular show because they're following the same pattern on TV. Do you ship Harley Quinn and Deadpool? No, I do not. I do not go to those fan fiction pages and read Harley Quinn and Deadpool. No, no, no. If you do animate that, I will post something on my YouTube page and talk about it. I'm not getting any ideas. I'm just saying. I don't mind if they ever do a crossover between DC or Marvel in any film. Those probably would be the first two characters you would do first. Is a safe bet because they balance each other really well. Would you be excited for a Static Shock reboot or just another Justice League cartoon? I'll say another Justice League cartoon. I love Static, but I want my Justice League cartoon back. That's what I really want back. But then again, you said the word reboot, and if Cartoon Network's behind that, then no. However, if it's on a DC streaming site, then you have my money. Absolutely. All right, one minute. All right, 1 minute. Let's see. All right, let me answer some questions before. Merry Christmas, Discord. I have that. Great. Let me get the link for my Discord page. Then we can do it there. Let me get you. I swear. Work. All right, hold on. Let me get this done, and I will be with you. All right. So, if you guys haven't, I'm about to put in the chat my Discord. I'm not usually on there. Like I said, I'm more on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, you see what I post. All right. All right. So Cartoon Network sucks Teen Titans goes balls. Absolutely. Now say Sonic, if you mistuned this name. All right. Okay. So I post chick's name in Discord having the walls. Oh, you sure did. Thank you, Dougie. Dougie, you are the man. You are the man. Where's she at? Thank you, Dougie. You are a lifesaver. Thank you, Jesus. Who's this chick? My God. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man. Jeez. Oh yeah, she does that fitness very well. Gotcha. Let me see here. Do you think? God, do you think? Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, the email address probably would have been better. But let me see here. Johnson, what do you think of the picture I sent you? On the Twitter machine, I thought it was pretty cool. I'm coming. Great. Do you have let me go over here. Do you hope Rugrats will be the next Nicktoons to be revived after Beta Zim? I know that's in the works. I know As Told by Jenna was in the works too. I'm not sure one of those are in the works, so hopefully. Hey man, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, Diamond? Do you think the um Cartoon Network? Okay. Red Wolf, send me another text. Metal Sonic 1993, get your shit together. Do you see commissions I got done? What's your thoughts on Dragon Ball Super? As of right now, it's decent, but I'm ready for this arc to be over. Jiren needs to get his ass whooped so we can go over Instinct.
What's up?
Oh, you on here,
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good. So it did work, great.
Yeah, it did. It went. It didn't go through like 2 times, so I had to try it again. But what were you talking about?
No, someone sent me email about Dragon Ball Super, and I was like, it's good now, but I'm ready for the arc to be over because I won't go Ultra Instinct and defeat Jiren, so we can get over with. Tired of
Yeah, to be honest.
yeah, this shit dragging
Yeah, I hear you.
out. How was your Christmas, by the way?
It was all right. Didn't really do much. Just kind of went, hung out with family and stuff like that. Just normal day for me.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Mine was lame. I didn't really do much and stuff. So
Yeah, I hear you. Oh God, there's people in the comments already.
here for a good minute, I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I'm probably gonna add Najee in a minute. I just need his text back.
Yeah, it was crazy that he thought I was Miku for a minute. I'm still baffled that it actually worked.
I didn't know what happened, so that's why I stayed out of here. Um, some dude called me a black naga trash because I state my opinion. And this dude has a Yu-Gi-Oh character, one of the worst Yu-Gi-Oh characters from 5D, so you can look nuts. Mr.
Oh my God.
What's his name? Alagard or Calicard or Goon Guard. Get your ass out of here. And that's why no one can see it anyway because it's like you're trying to attack me. So YouTube got this new law thing, whatever they're doing. You know, you can't say hateful comments.
Yeah.
So no one can see it. Only I can. So, nice try though. Maybe next time if I approve it. Moving on. Let's see him. Practicing at fun. I lost a. Do you think Cartoon Network is comparable to WWE right now? Yes, they both fucking suck. So yes, I think Cartoon Network and WWE have a lot in common. They suck. So yeah.
Yeah, I have to honestly agree on that one because you could compare it to the Attitude Era back in the day, and you could say that they're both in like the same time frame or whatever.
I won't even compare it to the actor. I could go back to 2005 and 6. That was still good stuff they were doing. I mean, you know, I can't even watch it. Like, I used to be able to watch wrestling. I can't even do it no more. Like 3 hours, they say 3 hours. Oh, fuck this. I got better things to do. I'll go to porn before I watch WWE again. Fuck that. Done with that.
Yeah, like I think people are so stuck on it. Like to be honest, like I think I talked to somebody at my job and they're watching other promotions and they're saying the other promotions are way better than what WWE is doing right now. But that's on like a whole nother topic that I don't want to speak on. But yeah, I mean, Cartoon Network is not going to get their shit together. They're just going to be the same old 5 days in a row Teen Titans Go type shit. So they're going to need to stop eventually.
Teddy Castle, bro, that's me. He's like, don't add, not. What's your favorite superhero? My favorite superhero, would have to is it's hard. I can pick my favorite superhero team is the X-Men, but if I had to really sit down as one of my favorite superhero characters, it's between Superman or Rorschach.
Hey,
So
Johnson.
how you doing, Najee?
Doing good. Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you.
Dude, I can't talk long. So I'm just still gonna talk to you. But I'm gone. I'm gone. I'll be somewhere tonight.
Okay.
So I'm just talking like before I go.
All right. Hold on. I'm reading the comments
What's up?
now.
How
Let
you
me
been?
get some of these out the way. And please too late, Teddy Castle. But let's see. Like 5 years old. I like oh
How you been?
I've been good so far.
So how's your Christmas, man?
Same old, same old. Nothing new. Just same old, same old.
So listen. Did you have a good so did you wake up? When you woke up, you were surprised you got. Were you surprised you got you know
Surprised I got what presents?
yeah.
No, I don't get presents no more. I mean,
Oh man.
no, I don't get presents no more. The whole if hey, spoiler alert, if you guys are here, if you're over the age fuck it. Santa Claus not real. Okay. So,
I know. So it's
I
not real
don't
for
I
me
don't get
ever.
presents. I have to put my own stuff under there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but,
Yeah, same here. I don't get anything.
So what's up, man? How you been?
Been all right.
So
My Christmas was all right. How was yours?
my Christmas has been awesome. I always say, let me tell you guys, I got $100 bill.
It's cool.
I swear.
Say, man.
That's good, Najee. Hopefully you can save that up and buy a computer, man. So you know
I'm buying one tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Buy a new computer.
that's good. You can use that more often than using your phone and stuff.
Also, I've been using my desktop and my phone to talk to you guys. But I use my laptop to on the go.
It's cool.
So what's up?
Right now, nothing much to do. I'm just doing a special live stream because I know next week I won't be able to do it for a while because it's my new job and stuff. So,
Wait,
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. So what's up? You have a new job coming?
No, I've been working my same job, but my new job with is scheduling, so I won't be able to do it.
The video, still doing videos?
Probably that's the best I can do because I'll probably be able to schedule them. That's the only thing I do. Mostly these videos have been scheduled, so nothing's been
Did you talk to Coop today, or is he copying the thing, the podcast, the video?
From what I gather, Coop is spending time with family, so he'll probably be in this thing later. So from what I gather.
I'm trying to see. Somebody had a question. I see in the chat. Let me see where it is. I think it was to me. Somebody asked me a question.
Wait, you guys want to know, so, if you guys, hey, John, some questions for you. Are you getting the laptop soon, or are you waiting for the job?
I'm probably gonna get a new laptop, but that's gonna be till the end. Probably next year, because I got other stuff I need to buy first. So
Yeah.
but that will probably be on the thing to get next year though, but not at any time
Yeah.
soon.
Like that's the goal right now to your job and getting other stuff. But your laptop is a goal, right?
Not at the moment, but that'll be to go by the end of the year though. So.
Like so. I wanted to see your Cartoon Network video.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to see your Cartoon Network video. Your rant video you just did yesterday.
I wouldn't even call that a rant. That was just me speaking my mind as usual. But yeah, it was something I think should happen next year, but I don't think it will. But that's a pie in the
Yeah.
sky.
Also the merger. I think about the merger. I heard about if it happens next year. What's gonna happen next?
I have to wait till the merger come out. See that.
Yeah. I want to put the news about it because I know the news about it's Christmas Day, but after Christmas we ready about that. But I'm happy, man. It's a good day. I spent time with my family right now, and it's a good year.
But let me read these questions. I don't know. Hey Josh, do you want semi-Titan toys? Yes, absolutely, Eric. I will buy those toys so the show can stay alive if the show ever comes back. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
want that store to come back.
From what I gather, it's been written off of television. So that's I don't know. That's a lot of stuff we got to go through. Like I think like when they write off things on television, you can never air it again. But that's on TV. I don't know about streaming, but on TV you can never air it again. Maybe streaming you can, but I'm not sure. I don't know how that works. Because TVs are different. I mean, streaming is different. So maybe on AdultSwim.com, but we'll have to see if.
Yeah. So any questions I gotta ask your viewers?
No, not at the moment. You have no questions. I got to ask these other questions. Have you seen Future Gohan 2? I've seen Future Gohan's video, and he said he made a rant video too, but he had to cut it down because he went everywhere. I had.
Oh yeah. By the way, Scooby-Doo voice actor passed away.
Oh yeah, that I already heard about that. I told people in the Discord that forgot her name. Her name was like Heather or something. Like she passed away.
Daphne Blank from the 80s, from the Scooby-Doo series.
Yeah, what's funny enough is she passed away last month, but they announced it this month, which kind of made no sense to me because it's like, why didn't they announce it last month if it was this? If they announced it this month, why was it last month? You couldn't just, I guess they didn't want to do it right off the bat, so.
Yeah, maybe it's the family, they probably said, no, I'll wait a month or so we can mow. I hate when people do that sometimes. So.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, I feel, man. I feel it.
Yeah. Jorge Acosta, your question about NJPW. Yes, I watched that.
Yeah, I have not seen Saber Sparks. Hold on a minute. Saber Sparks video yet. I only see if you can go on. I have to watch Saber Sparks later.
Okay. I was searching for a video about what's coming to Cartoon Network 2018 and beyond. Like, what's wrong with Cartoon Network? I was watching the video of Saber Sparks, right? It was titled is what's wrong with Cartoon Network? Or don't you know? Like, Johnson.
Yeah.
You watched the Saber Sparks video, right?
You mean my video I made? Hold on, I'm reading this question, so I'm kind of distracted by what you were asking me. My bad.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Questions. Then
okay. Do you watch Saber Sparks video about what's wrong with Cartoon Network in 2018?
No, I haven't seen it. That's why I just told you I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so I watched it. He got a good point, man, about what's wrong with Cartoon Network, TNA's Go schedule, everything else going on. Nick and Night is now up and like Carter was bottom by nighttime with all some stuff with Tommy, but Nick and Night's going up with your night programming stuff.
So it sounds like pretty much is what I've been saying too. Okay, I have to check his video out. He might have said it some. a different way, maybe a more PC way. I have to check his video out later then. But it sounds exactly like what I've been saying and everyone else has been saying. So
Yeah, all these rant videos are by YouTubers, anime YouTubers rant on table with tattoo and stuff. I know we're trying to say Teenage Go, it's a bad soul, but it's true, man. It's so young. It's good stuff for young, doing weird for Norton, but then I just say going to schedule what every single just right.
let me see. Let me read this. Resting Planet. Johnson. I heard people on Tanami Reddit want you to join them. Yeah, I'll think about joining them on Reddit. I don't know.
Do you make a video about the whole I didn't watch it yet, but I heard you about a video what you made about the viewers, some reviewers, the critics.
The critics, yeah,
Yeah.
critics today suck. They don't know how to review.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna say their names because I won't get in trouble with that. But you know, wait.
Who you talking? Just put it in the chat over here.
No, CBC or something. CBC or something.
Oh, you mean Gooncast? Yeah.
No, yeah. Listen. I don't think people always know, but like I watched a video on rumors, right? Rumors. Oh, wait, if you trust a rumor, greatest rumors coming out or something else going. It's about talk about
Now you're breaking in and breaking out there.
I already made a video about rumors, right? A topic about about rumors. Was rumor was about rumor? Why this fight so? And like you saw when you talk, wait, rumor is real or not? Like a movie or about the news and stuff. I'm talking about it.
What rumor?
No. Already made a video.
I mean, he makes a lot of videos. Which video are you talking about?
Oh, I forgot. Last week's video, I forgot what the title was, but I watched it.
Okay. How about this? You go find a video and then you put it in the chat. Not this chat, but the other chat, the chat we're in.
I'm on PC right now. I have to go soon, so.
Okay. Well, whenever you do, send it to me. Then I'll answer your question later. Let me get through these comments.
All right.
Where I left off. Good night. Do you think Cartoon Network Checkerboard era was Hogan era? Powerhouse era was Attitude era? City era was Ruthless Aggression era? And Checker era or PG era? You know what? The way Cartoon Network does their eras is similar how WWE does their eras. So, I mean, pretty much you hit the nail on the coffin, Raven Wolf. I mean, honestly, that's pretty much a good analogy to put it in. If you're a wrestling fan, you probably get it better. That's how everything looks to me.
Yeah, he was basically saying how I was trying to say it, but he said it better. That's kind of what I was saying.
Yeah, I think you're right because, I mean, if you look at wrestling and Cartoon Network, they kind of mirror each other in a way. Like they had one good era, and which is the Attitude era. They had a okay era, which is the City. I mean, even though I like the City era more than the Powerhouse era,
yeah.
But still, comparing the City era to Ruthless Aggression era, yeah. And then when WWE with PG, my God, that shit went downhill, and that kind of was the Checker era for Cartoon Network too. That's when shit went downhill too. So I see your point in a way.
Yeah, like I know what he's saying. Like like I said, even though I think with Cartoon Network they switched presidents, and with the WWE, it's really what Vince McMahon wanted for like he was listening to the board of directors, the Yes Men and stuff like that, and he was just like, well, let's go with this idea. But Cartoon Network was switching presidents and going through executives, so they are the same. The difference is that the Cartoon Network staff was going through a lot of people, as to where WWE staff, they had the one guy and then everybody else would go to him with ideas, and he would okay it.
Yeah, for like Vince, like he's doing this new, from rumors going around, he's doing this new XFL. Good. Let him get the hell away from wrestling. Maybe I can go back and watch it because he's been out of touch for a long, long time. And
Yeah,
that's going to be good for WWE. For Cartoon Network,
exactly.
I mean, they got too many chefs in the kitchen. Honestly, they all
Exactly.
fired. That's my opinion, but they got too many.
Yeah,
So even though we get rid of Christina Miller, we still have those other execs there, which will cost another.
exactly.
So regardless,
Until,
yeah, they all gotta get
yeah.
fired.
Go ahead.
That's where I come from. Like, yeah, they all gotta go. We need new blood in here. You know, that's the only person
Exactly.
that we're gonna get better. But for WWE, it looks like there's some hope in that tunnel because Vince might be gone away. So that's might be a good sign for a lot of people. Because I'm
Yeah.
online, people are like, yes, this is great. That means WWE can actually be watchable because that means we won't have all these stupid, segments and stuff, which WWE has a lot of segment that means nothing. It doesn't go anywhere.
You know, the funny thing is like I don't want to talk about wrestling too much, but like they have good things. Like they have their NXT segment, which is like 45 minutes to an hour, and then they had all these other promotions: Lucha Underground, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, PWG. Like some of these like promotions didn't even have dialogues. Like they would have it in there, but their storylines were actually good, and they weren't long and drawn out for 2 hours. They would just have their good storylines and stuff like that, rather than people would do what they do in World Wrestling Entertainment. That's why, like, you can compare PWG, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Lucha Underground to Nickelodeon, Disney, and all these other companies that are trying to do what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, because that's probably the best thing I heard from WWE in a long time. Vince is leaving, So
Yeah, he's
yeah,
getting old. I mean, he needs to
yeah.
go. Like, his kids are basically running the show, basically. So,
As much as I'm not a big fan of Triple H, the cerebral assassin, I'd rather have him in the office than Vince because at least he seemed like he gets what's in and what's out, but
yeah,
he gets it. Vince doesn't get it anymore. I mean, there's times when Vince constantly asks questions. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm like, what the fuck? You're not supposed to get. People are cheering. That's what you need to do. Make money. I don't get it.
exactly.
Yeah. So, but moving on from wrestling,
That's a,
I think we can talk about wrestling.
yeah, yeah,
But
but
yeah, go ahead, BR.
let's see. Do you think new? No, I don't know. A lot of people are trying to see if they'll bring back a lot of reboots, but it depends. Like somebody asked if we could bring back Billy or Mandy, or what was it? If somebody had asked about, but yeah, it says the revival of Mega XLR or the reboot of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I don't know.
Oh, okay, Najee. I see what video you're talking about. I haven't seen that video. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, those reboots. Stay the hell away from Billy and Mandy. Um, that
Yeah.
cannot work today because Billy and Mandy got away with a lot of shit. I rewatched a couple of their episodes. I was like, yeah, this cannot work today. Not with the PC environment we live in today. Uh,
No, but I mean, Sony had one show that kind of had a vibe from it, and I think it was called The Summoning, which I think they just released their first episode last month. And I watched it, and it only made me laugh a little bit, but it had that Billy and Mandy vibe. And now notice that this is from Sony Pictures. No, they're, I guess, on the come up for animations because they're sticking their hand in it just to see what they're going to do, see how far they're going to go, And Cartoon Network are doing their little shorts thing where they're basically pigging back off of like regular show, Adventure Time, Uncle Grandpa, Steven Universe. Like they're trying to make new stuff off of what they had that I guess fans loved so much. And to be honest, I think if they could do it right, like as in keeping it going rather than kind of throwing it in the trash with what they did with these trash reboots like TTG, Powerpuff Girls, and all these other shows. I think they can do something if they get Christina Miller, Viz New, and all these, goons out the office.
yeah, they need to go. I mean, they are. I haven't seen a dumbass president as this bad in my life. I mean, I've never seen a lady that's stupid. I mean, her and these.
Yeah.
But I would not do Billy and Mandy today because they will water it down. It would not be the same.
Yeah.
And Johnny Bravo would never be the same show. That's why people are like, oh, I want Johnny Bravo back. You do know Johnny will be watered down because he used to talk to females. Hey, mama, that doesn't work today. That's called sexual harassment today. So I don't think that's going to work. So a lot of these shows, I don't know what one of these shows back, they don't work. Hold on 1 minute.
Yeah, because you know it'll be sprinkled with SJWs. They'll literally pretty much ruin all these shows. And that's the problem is the fans want Johnny Bravo, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Billy and Mandy, Codename Kids Next Door, or Courage is a Cowardly Dog, or any show that could be thrown on Boomerang. That just it's original content, not rebooted because you know you have Miller and her SJW exec goons, whatever, that are gonna be like, yeah, we can bring the reboot back, but under one condition. We're not gonna have the original content that fans know and love. We're just gonna have this stuff. Jay Turner said Courage the Cowardly Dog could work, but only on Adult Swim. Yeah, it could because of what content it had, what genre it belonged in, which was like horror comedy. So yeah, I believe that some of this stuff can happen, but they got to get Christina Miller out of the office and get somebody else in there that knows and loves cartoons and knows from a fan's perspective what can be done properly, like what gives it justice rather than just kind of what you say water down.
Because people like saying, "Oh, Cartoon Network will get better next year." I said, "I hope so, because I can stop making these rant videos. I can make positive videos." Because a lot of people assume I like making these videos. I really don't. I really do like to make some positive video about Cartoon Network, but they really don't give me enough material to make positive videos. And plus, every time I make a positive video, they do some bullshit like an 8-day straight Teen Titans Go marathon. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm gonna have to make a negative video now. So it's like, yeah, you can't win for losing with Cartoon Network sometimes. So you kind of put in a hand like, then when people actually, what do you think about it? Well, you know what I think about it. So
Exactly. Like you like I said, I think I told you Discord, like, you know, you had your intro and I'm like with the popcorn, but is you're honestly saying like you hate it so much to the point where you think that what they're doing is giving you this fire, like they're adding fuel to the fire that you don't want to start. Like this fire is like you getting pissed off at them and they're just adding more fuel by doing this stupid shit to the network. Like, you know, one of your videos you're saying promote the app on TV, that way they can get the content that most people probably won't want, that don't get or don't know about, and they can be like, oh, well, the app's here, let's watch the next episode, be ahead of the game. That way, if there's somebody that doesn't know, that's how you keep it going. It's like a domino effect. Like one person knows about it and then it keeps going. But, or, you know, if everybody's continuously watching the one station, then they can all know about it, and it could still be a down effect. And the audience that they have can pretty much, it can jump down the line from person to person to person to person. So that way they can get their revenue and views, and their app can work, and you know they can do something else, like maybe, I don't know, toys or some shit. I don't know, shirts or something, you know, but it has to start from the ground up, as you're saying. Like, it has to start from making their shows really good, promoting the app on television, not just, oh, we have an app, but we're not going to promote it, you know? It's like, oh, we have this brand new anime, but we're not going to promote it. We're just, you know, it comes from left field, like, oh, shit, where's this good-ass show come from? I didn't know about this. It's like, well, if you promoted it, people would know.
That's all I'm about to say. I'm about to say this. You know what? I came in the wrong time and it's random, but hello, everyone.
yeah,
Also,
here comes Coop, the man who wants people to sit in his lap. So
yeah, that's a rude introduction I had.
I thought you were going to say it too when you were about to come out and say, "Oh, he's about to say something."
Oh no, I'm trying to wait for BR fan to finish his speech. I'm actually like, I like what he's saying. To be honest with you.
Yeah, cause
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Go ahead. You're on the road. Keep going, cause I'm reading these messages.
yeah. I was saying, like I said, like even like when you said Craig of the Creek, after you said that, I think I went and looked at it, and I was like, you know what? This actually brings back nostalgia from the '90s when kids actually went outside, actually played, actually used their imagination to do stuff. You know, you don't see that anymore. You'll see kids maybe play or whatever, but that's like more of the kind of the kids that are 5, 6 years old. They'll do that, but as they grow up in technology nowadays, you'll see kids on iPads and Android phones, and they make devices that are supposed to be below that has the full capacity, but they're still getting. I was literally at my sister-in-law's house, and guess like half her kids were playing with toys and using their imaginations. The other half, of course, a little older, were using Amazon Fires to do games and stuff, which I was cool. I didn't care, but it was just like the whole purpose of you having toys or you having imagination going outside is to expand your capacity of your mentality of what you could do, like in Craig and the Creek. They're going outside, they're doing all this stuff. So, it's good to do something of that capacity. Like these shows aren't promoting nothing. Like half these shows that they have, they're like on drugs. It's like, are you guys in a board meeting having drugs? No offense to anybody who's 18, but I mean, that's basically what it is. It's a bunch of guys on drugs, and let's make these shows trippy. It's like you're not on acid. These kids won't know what the hell's going on. It's basically like
Yeah.
The old Willy Wonka scene, the tunnel scene, not the very first movie, not the reboot. How they go into the tunnel, you see chickens' heads get cut off and some weird shit going on, and it's an entire acid trip the entire tunnel way. So it's kind of like they apply that to cartoons basically, but not like the gore and stuff, but like the confusion of what the hell is this? What's going on? What's going? You want somebody to feel good when they watch the show. You want somebody to get hyped. The fans to keep coming back for more and just be like, you know what? Let's do this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you actually, the way you said it too, it's like what we saw back on Adult Swim with the little promos they had in the background with commercials did too. Like you don't see that in the Kids Network because they actually knew that we can't air this on kids back in the day because parents and kids will actually complain about it, what's going on, they're gonna question some stuff about it. But nowadays it's just like, you know what, we got all this free, we could do whatever we want. Like, no, don't do that. You don't get kids being psychotic and stuff by looking at that stuff.
They're gonna become school shooters with this shit. Like, it's
I'm
not.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not mean to put it that way, but you said, do you think CNN has a lack of action shows? Yes, I do. The reason why is because when they reach a certain point over the years, they stopped airing action shows. They stopped incorporating that within their lineup, whether it be a morning block, a noon block, an afternoon block. They still had like anime in between their block. Even in the city era, when Toonami went away, they had Maguzi.
Mhm.
But even after that, when they would show you the next 3 slots of what they were going to show, they had anime. They had Dot Hack Sign in there, and Dot Hack Sign is supposed to belong on Adult Swim or Toonami or the Saturday night cartoons with the video game or whatever. That's what they had. They had stuff like He-Man, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Gundam, Cyborg 009, Astro Boy,
Outlaw
Big O,
Star.
Outlaw Star. But some of the stuff that belonged on Adult Swim, yeah, there was a reason why it belonged on Adult Swim. But you could bring stuff like Pokemon, Digimon, Beyblade. Uh,
And I want to say something about that. I don't care. You have to edit as long as it's like viewable for anyone that want to look at it for the first time they never saw. It's good. Or if you want to complain about
yeah,
all the edits they had, like Dragon Ball Z Kai. yeah, but
Naruto. Blazing
yeah,
just want to put that out.
yeah, exactly. Like if you actually go to that route, that's that is something you going to
Or
have
the
trouble
Four
with.
Kids routes was butchered the damn One Piece to the point that became a parody of itself. So,
Oh no, you saw what they did with Dragon Ball Z Kai. That was the worst.
boy, when they did the One Piece Four Kids, I mean that Four Kids stuff is not only terrible, those edits are even worse. I'm like, my God, like Jesus, no wonder they lost money because I heard they lost money because of that. But yeah, I mean, I mean, pretty much you said everything about what's wrong with Cartoon Network. They got to the point where they got say, oh, we don't need action shows no more. We could just do these 11-minute format type of shows and still get the money back. Yeah, that worked for a couple of years now, but guess what? You ain't getting those ratings like you were before. I mean, you're slowly declining to the point where now you need people to go to your damn app. Ain't nobody going to your app now because you kind of, what's the word? Cornell gave the middle finger to the old fans of Cartoon Network, which is us, and we're like, we're not buying that app. Go fuck yourself,
I gotta say something. No filter. I don't think Cartoon Network had Dragon Ball Z Kai. That's Adult Swim that had Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Well, to be honest, the first, like I said, Cartoon Network had Dragon Ball Z. They had Dragon Ball GT. They had all the rights to every single Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball movie. Now, when Dragon Ball Z reached the States, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, Nickelodeon was the first company to obtain those rights back in 2011. They were the very first ones, and it was uncut, like you said. Like they were the very first ones that had the rights to it. And it's funny because Nickelodeon doesn't air any action shows. All they had were live action shows and like kids shows that are for an age gated group of like 4 or 5 or 9 and 10, and that was that was the two age groups that they were catering to when Dragon Ball Z. Of course, they had like Airbender, The Last Airbender, and I think they had one more besides that one. But I mean, those were good, But for something that Nickelodeon can obtain, like Dragon Ball Z, like that was huge for them. Like same thing with like how Cartoon Network lost Naruto, but Disney XD picked up Naruto Shippuden rights, even if they had to edit it. That's big for them because they air stuff like they could air anything like Darkwing Duck or Gargoyles or anything like that, but something like that caliber of an anime, that was big for them because they see Cartoon Network obtain not every single anime, but some of the most hyped anime in Japan that American audiences have already seen through the computer. And, that's something that had a lot of audiences to go to Cartoon Network because they had a lot of anime rather than Nickelodeon or Disney or anybody else. Fox even obtained anime during the 90s, It's something that now they're fucking up. It's like you have to go back to your old game tapes, like in basketball or football. You have to go back. You have to see what you did, what made it work for you in the past. Maybe you can take some of that, apply it here, because maybe you can gain all the old fans back rather than.
I mean, rebroadcast every anime y'all had on the Cartoon Network block. Like, let's be real, you could actually air that version of anime. Because they still had it, because if you remember the April Fool's joke they had like 5 years ago, actually broadcast one episode of each anime because they're reviving Toonami. They still have those episodes still. Like, I'm lying. They might not have the rights, but they could actually attain the rights. But I don't think they have the money for that because, money issues. Because down, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's not a problem, but views equals money, revenue equals audience. That's how they can build up certain franchises. You could, like you say, like back in the day, Pokemon was a thing. They were their own franchise and they built up through other things, other means rather than the anime itself. They had books, they had coloring books, video games, stickers, toys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's the thing with Digimon and Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, and all these Beyblade and all these animes. They built up the brand and the fan base, and it even got their brand bigger through seeing how fans actually rep that brand. Like they'll have clothes on, or they're playing with the toys, and other people say, "Oh, that's cool. What are y'all doing? What do y'all got? Beyblades? That's cool." Mom, I want a Beyblade now. And it's like it goes on. It's like a chain effect. It's like a domino effect. Starts off small, bigger, and that's what they're missing. They have these 11-minute formats that for some reason they stole from Adult Swim, because Adult Swim had 11-minute formats with these other shows that they had, but that was only because they were on a time constraint to air everything that they wanted to air during the week, so that way they could have like blocks for everything. They were trying to have variety. So, they had those weird live action comedy type shows like Tim and Eric, Witch Doctor.
Children's Hospital.
Well, no, I like Children's Hospital. I think it's all right.
Oh no, yeah, I think it was still weird.
Yeah, it was.
So,
It was all right, but those other ones, you can have those pieces.
Yeah. Tom goes to the mayor.
Yeah, basically. But it's not the shows that I'm trying to mention. It's the 11-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute format that they had. It's like, they actually went back. Let me say this. They actually did go back, but they went back on Adult Swim. They didn't go back on their own stuff. They went back on their contemporary partner, which is Adult Swim, and they're saying, you know what? Let's do these 11-minute formats to our cartoons. That way we could squeeze more in. But see, that's the problem, is that if you wanted to do that, it'd be fine, but let the other 22, 25-minute shows run their format as well, and let's have variety. You can have 11-minute formats. It's okay to have maybe 1, 2, or 3, but let the other 15 shows that you got during the day run their 22-minute format. That way it's not so stagnant and repetitive. That way they can just say, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
But Dark Spawn is in the chat with us, so
That's cool. Dark Spawn.
Yeah, he was speaking a little bit earlier, so
yeah, so Dark Spawn is in the chat. If you
Yeah.
got anything to say on that, you can go ahead.
Like what BR was saying, they just got to go back to their roots and find the things that made it great, so Cartoon Network and everything. You go back to their roots. The 22-minute, well, yeah, like you said, I think they used 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
well, yeah, they do 30 minutes back in the day when like not a lot of commercials was then. Now it's a lot of commercials that you can't
Yes.
look at anymore.
Yeah, who got it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, why am I watching this commercial again?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I don't. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched Cartoon Network in almost 10 years.
Yeah, you're not the only one. I keep asking people that too. So you guys watch Cartoon Network? They're like, no, I need to watch it again. Then you go watch it. It's like, what the fuck is this Teen Titans Go bullshit?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I say, no, I didn't set you up. I thought they were going to air Adventure Time. It's like, Cartoon Network fucked me in the ass. I'm telling you guys, Cartoon Network, they airing Teen Titans Go. I'm like, shit. But I mean, it's hard for people to even watch the network now, and even people like because see, for Cartoon Network, their goal is not just to get the new fans, but the old fans to watch their network too. But when you air nothing but Teen Titans Go, which doesn't please nobody in our age group, not at all. I don't think I talked to anyone in our age group that likes it.
No.
Yeah, so I know people can get into Steven Universe and Adventure Time, the regular show, but no one can get into Teen Titans Go.
Because it's not Teen Titans at all. That's all I gotta say.
People think that's the original Teen Titans that came out in 2003, but they are sadly mistaken. When Robin fights some damn sandwich like he thinks that's Slade or something. Like, what the fuck is that? No, but
Slade, that's funny. That's a good joke you made.
Yeah, that's the best analogy. But yeah,
Yeah.
moving away from Cartoon Network for 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Now, has anyone on the panel seen Star Wars? Or We about to get the Star Wars talk.
Yeah, you already know, and I'm
anyone
still in the mixed bag here.
Okay.
There's some good stuff and there's some bad stuff. Like,
If anyone can see my hand, it's being raised. As you said, who's seen The Last Jedi? But if you, like myself, if you are a true Star Wars fan, it's pure garbage, 100% pure and simple, no debate. So,
Okay, we'll get to that one. We'll get to the fan one later, but let's talk about pretty much how Star Wars Last Jedi fails as a film in general, because it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't live up to the last one, which I don't even think the last one's good, but the last one set up a lot of things that this one was supposed to either answer or follow through, but they didn't. Like the Renda Knights, which I was looking forward to see because they had a flashback. So, oh shit, they're more freaking Sith Lords. I said, oh crap, I can't wait to see this as a sequel, because I know they were just going to build it up, because that's what Star Wars used to do anyway. If you watch the original film, it was all about setup and build up. And then we get to the second one. That was everybody was looking forward to the second one. This film did not do that. This film said, fuck what JJ did in the first one, and let's do our own thing. And boy, they do their own thing, because it made me just hate Star Wars in general, which I was always on the fence with. But now I'm like, I don't even want to watch the next one, because I don't think they'll follow through on this film. Because now I'm hearing rumors that they are bringing back Luke Skywalker, and they'll bring back Snoke some type of way because the backlash. I'm like,
I don't believe that.
Like, oh, fuck this thing up worse than Justice League did with Batman v Superman. Man, fuck this. I'm done. I don't want to watch this, you know. Yeah. But what do you guys think of them trying to bring back all these characters they fucked up in this one?
Well,
yeah, I'm hearing something like Disney's not happy with the backlash. They're not.
I mean, this is why I keep telling people Disney should listened to George Lucas.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
but they don't want to. They want to do their own thing, and their own thing is to destroy his vision in his world of magic, mythology, and mysticism. So, you know,
I just rewatched the first Star Wars, and I said, "Wow, this is a great film of setup, world building." You know, Darth Vader came off as a menace because Kylo Ren. Say what you want, I know people like his anger management issues, but I think he sucks as a character. He's just
to be honest, he didn't have that little character development. I mean, he's about to get it.
Good, and Darth Maul had no speaking scenes hardly. That's a problem, because Darth Maul, as a character, he's not that great. But I know in Clone Wars he was better because they actually gave him dialogue and he spoke. But you know, but he's not a great character in the film. Like as a character, I think Darth Maul's not that great to me. Just
But I did love what George Lucas did with him. I mean, he looks like a Sith from hell, and that's
he looks like one of those demons. Just say, "Yeah, fuck with me if you want."
He looks like a character that needs no backstory at all.
I didn't need the backstory. I just need him to speak a little bit more, because that's my thing.
Yeah, speak a little bit more.
I can relate to him, because in the Clone Wars he spoke and he said his story. I said, "Dude, why the fuck you didn't speak in Phantom Menace? I would actually liked you more." But you know, he didn't say anything, you know, but yeah. And then I don't know. Just Star Wars to me is like right now. I don't want to watch the next film. I don't even want to watch Han Solo, that piece of shit, which I already hear that's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, if you're saying you don't want to watch episode 9, I really don't either, because what they fucking did. I'm done, you know, because. If I don't know if you know who Star Wars Theory is, I subscribe to him, and he came out with that video that Luke is going to return in episode 9 and this and that. I go, you know what? I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, they just putting it out there because they want to spread rumors, because people are actually trying to get hype and speculate.
Because this backlash is very bad. Like they didn't expect it to be this. This is worse than Justice League and Batman v Superman bad. It really is that bad. Like I'm seeing a lot of videos say "fuck this film," "fuck Disney." Like there are a lot of people saying "fuck Disney." You see more "fuck Disney" in the past week than I've ever seen in my life. Like I thought I was the only one, and I'm looking around, I was like, "Oh, what a great time to live to say "fuck Disney," "fuck the mouth." Yes. Now, all y'all make videos that say "fuck Disney" and 2060 Fox still. Come on now, let's get on those videos. Yeah, I know, but
I'll let you all know about Disney is that I do love Disney, or at least Disney as it once was, because to me, Disney, it started to die slowly after Walt died himself in the 60s. So when Walt died, that's when it started to slowly plunge. because you had all these suits that came in and sucked all the magic out of his dream, out of what he created, just like George Lucas. So, you know, I just figured I'd put that out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, no,
don't get me wrong though. Like the guy who runs Disney, like Bob Iger, he's a genius. He is a fucking genius because he knows what he's doing. He's taking all the competition and putting it under one roof so he can get all the money. I mean, that dude is smart. I'll give him that. He is smart. However, it just Disney got too much, and they're juggling too much, and they don't know what to do with all this stuff. Because
Yeah, I mean,
Marvel films,
yeah.
slowly but surely, they all becoming the same, and it's getting very bad. Like every film, it gets worse and worse. Like how bad a comedy is. Then it leaked over to Star Wars, and I saw it too. I was sitting in the theater like, am I watching a Marvel film? I'm like, holy crap, this got a lot of jokes. It's like, oh, wait a minute now. But you know, you starting to see it now, and I'm like, yeah, I'm telling you. People are like, oh, well, we get the X-Men. I said, yeah, you want the X-Men, all right? They'll be crap.
That's a good joke.
Talking about, you know, her accent be a joke and everything. Which I'm like,
Oh, who accent? Who accent?
who?
Whose accent in the X-Men Marvel film?
No, I'm just talking about Disney might make a joke about her accent. You know, Storm. You know how Halle Berry has.
I mean, don't forget about Rogue too. Like, if they ever do those jokes right there, I swear we won't catch hands.
Yeah, but you know that's going to happen because you know how Disney is. They like to poke fun at themselves or poke fun at the property itself too.
Yeah, I already know they're gonna poke fun at Wolverine's claw. Like, oh, you actually got some claws on your finger. Oh, like,
do they hurt when they come out? No shit, they hurt when they come out. They fucking blaze. So what you ask me that, you know? But they are. You can just see the writing on the wall. Everybody's happy about this. But
yeah.
Just,
I mean, I guess they never talked about how other franchise that Fox has is going to be PG-13 and not rated R anymore.
Oh yeah. You know, Predator. They're gonna make that to PG because they want to sell those Predator toys.
Don't.
No. Whoever's trying to market them, that fire them, please.
Because I can see now you can't sell Alien as a toy. I don't think that can ever work. Alien that's bad marketing there. But Predator, you look at how he looks in his design. They're like, oh, we can make money off of him. Trust me.
I don't think so. How are you gonna sell that face only a mother could love?
But yeah, I'm like seriously.
If you think about it, they're novelties at comic book shops, and they actually sell them, like, but they go for a high price because of their novelty and how they were in the movies.
Yeah.
But yes, it's now Disney got it though. They might actually make it cheaper to sell for boys, and you know.
Fuck, you know what?
I have a funny feeling they are going to do Predator after this next film that comes up by Shane Black. I think they're going to do a reboot or something down the road.
And you know who should have got? Someone should have came up and taken the Predator and Alien universe from them. And you know who that should have been? Todd McFarlane, the guy who actually makes these figures in his company. He actually makes all these toys of all these licenses. And that guy should have stepped up to the plate and said, you know what? Let me take this franchise off your hands. I don't think it's in your good. I don't think it's right in your hands. I'll leave it in my hands.
I have a bad feeling about this deal, especially after seeing Star Wars. I'm like, a lot of properties gonna get fucked up. Now the Avatar property, that's fine. Disney actually wanted that one too. The Avatar property.
I know they'll butcher that.
Yeah. I think they're gonna leave that alone because they're gonna make a lot of money off of that shit. Oh my god.
Who even asked for that? How are you gonna bring back the characters that died off?
And then James Cameron, he's trying to make these new films, but they're not with the same characters. These are with the younger versions of them or kids. And I'm like, oh my god, he's already starting that. I bet Disney called him up and said, hey, make it like Star Wars. He said, okay, yeah, we'll do it because we got to do it. I bet you they've been talking for months.
And I bet you he doesn't even have time to do a Alita Battle. Just wait until the movie releases and he say, oh, I actually didn't have enough time to do Alita Battle. I was too busy on Avatar. I'm like, yeah, wait for that one too. Let's not forget 20th Century Fox is also on that banner too.
Yeah.
You know, with Avatar, I'm actually done with that shit because the sequel's supposed to come out like what, 4 years ago. I'm all with it. So.
That sequel was supposed to come out a decade ago. Dark Spawn.
Yeah.
Dude, when they said, "Oh, Avatar's finally getting announced," I'm looking around like, dude.
Yeah, I'm done waiting for this shit.
I mean, you cannot be like Blade Runner, but at least Blade Runner, I'm hearing that is actually good. So
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
new one is actually pretty. It's actually probably the best film of the year next to Logan. It's really that.
yeah, I might need to catch that sometime today or tomorrow to watch that. I actually love the original Blade Runner film, to be honest with you.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love the music, the score, the soundtrack.
Hmm.
I love
Yep.
the whole synthesizer. It's amazing. It's all
Right.
amazing. And
Hmm.
that speech at the end he makes was just so philosophical and metaphysical. It was just great. Time to die. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, no X-23 film, no Gambit. Well, Gambit's going to happen.
I mean, it's a good and a bad thing. The bad thing is the budget. The good thing is that they got it out the way, and I think okay. Please don't riot on me. Calm down and let me speak, because Channing Tatum will actually do good. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Channing Tatum got some roles he could play some serious roles in it. Is that is some independent films that are not like high budget that you see in theaters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just look at his credits, y'all. Look at his credits and don't go riot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go about the riot, but I'm with you on that budget. 155 million. Gambit is a guy who throws cars. What do you need 155 million for?
Hold
I mean,
on.
you could have easily done 99 million, but
I mean, look at Logan was 90 million. That film turned out great. So
oh, it's 90 million. I thought it was like 98. But hey, that you could have done that way.
Yeah. I just don't think Channing Tatum is a good actor. I'm sorry. You know.
Yeah,
He's
but remember what I said though. You may need to look at the credits. Some under budget films that he takes his role seriously though.
Well, that's where he started. He started in those independent roles with Fighter. That was an independent film right there, you know. So,
Exactly.
you know, and that's
Yeah,
how.
but let's forget about his film that tried to put him on the map, G.I. Joe Cobra.
Yeah.
He tried to take it seriously, but it's just a script issue.
That film was like terrible from start to finish. My God, was it bad? I rewatched it again recently. I was like, woo, this is hard to get through.
Yeah, and Channing Tatum actually came out and said, "Oh, he didn't like the G.I. Joe film too."
Him and Joseph Gordon-Levitt both came out and said, "Yeah, that film sucked." They both came out and said the film sucked.
Yeah, those fucking writers should have been shot in the head.
Yeah, and then what they did with Cobra, I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, and let's not forget they're actually trying to do a reboot that's going to come out in 2020.
Yeah, well, they had one with The Rock recently, but that didn't do bad. But I guess they were like, "Let's reboot it." No shit, you should have rebooted from the start. No one wanted a sequel to G.I. Joe Cobra.
Yeah,
No one asked for that.
You know,
Yeah, I mean that film was terrible. It's one of the worst films of the year 2009 to me that year.
did you guys hear about that? Hasbro wants to restart all these movies again and actually make an official cinematic crossover universe with Transformers, G.I. Joe, Gem and the Holograms, and the Visionaries. Yeah.
Well, Hasbro's been smoking a lot of shit if they think that's going to happen.
Yeah, this is where day and age is like, hey, you know what? Since you don't like these movies, let's go ahead and do a reboot. No, thank you. You're not getting my money.
Now,
but
I do agree with Transformer. It's definitely need a reboot. After that last night, I was done. I was like, no more.
I didn't even bother seeing it last night. People in my work say, "Oh, you got to watch it." I'm like, bro, you know it's not good. I know it's not good, but you got to hear the joke. I'm like, you trying to watch me You trying to get me to watch a movie just for the jokes? Bye.
The jokes was not even that bad. It was just, I mean,
I will say this though about the last night. I actually watched it at home when it was fully came out on 1, 2, 3 movies. But I will say this about
good man. Smart.
I will say this about the movies that I actually love the Cybertronian Knights, the way they look. They looked amazing, including their swords, their long swords. And I love Quintessa and her wizard magic and everything, and she can teleport and do the little Emperor Sith lightning and stuff like that. That's amazing. Even though they downgraded my boy Grimlock, which was to a fucking dog. So, but I did love Quintessa and the Knights of Cybertrons.
The problem with me with last night, they can't keep focusing on the human characters. And we're like, we don't come for that. We come for the Transformers. Like, that's all I want to see is the Transformers.
Exactly.
And Optimus Prime and Megatron don't come to like the last act of the film. And you're like, oh, fuck this. You made me go through all this shit. I'm like, no, bro. This is
Exactly. You know, that they I've been saying that for a long time too, is that you know, in G1 there were the Spike and Sparkplug, his dad, were present, but most of the time they helped the Transformers and they weren't even noticed most of the time. It was just Optimus and his gang along with the Decepticons. It was mostly them in the cartoon show, you know, as well as the cartoon shows after that, you know. So it mostly focused on them. So the Transformers.
Yeah. I'll say this about the last one, Age of Extinction, Transformers. I'll say this: Optimus Prime was in the film, majority of the film. He was in there a lot. He was in there really a lot more than all the other films. But that last night, though, that was it for me. I was like, I can't do these Transformers no more.
Yeah. And you know, coming from the subtitle that says Age of Extinction, you would expect, you know, half of the planet to just blow up or something like that. Age of Extinction, the human race is dead, you know, or something like that, and the Transformers revive it with their own DNA or something like that. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, that would be better. Oh man. Yeah. So I guess that's it for the Star Wars talk, because we went everywhere with the Star Wars talk.
Well, I'll say one more thing. I'm going to say one more thing about Star Wars.
Yeah, go ahead.
The jokes. You were talking about the jokes in The Last Jedi. Here's the thing. Those weren't even Star Wars jokes. The reason why the jokes worked in the original trilogy was because they made sense in part of when the characters were in those situations. For example, the scene where Han Solo was talking over the intercom in the cell block. He said, "We're all fine now. We're all fine now here. Thank you. How are you? We're sending a squad down. Oh, negative. You know." He goes, What's your operation number?" And then he just blasts the intercom. He goes, "We're gonna have company." You know?
Yeah, because I just watched this earlier today, and that shit was funny. I just watched it earlier today.
Yeah, it made sense because they were in that situation. That's what made it funny, you know. And the jokes in The Last Jedi, a lot of the situations they were in, you know, they didn't have the jokes in there, and you know, it just didn't make sense. And those weren't even Star Wars jokes to begin with. They were like Marvel jokes of MCU and shit.
Exactly. It felt like a Marvel film. It really did. When you sat there, you were sitting there like, oh no. No. I was sitting there like, no, do not do this. And they did. I was like,
that's not how the Force works.
You know, and then that scene where Luke drinks that fucking green milk goop from the fucking teats of that fucking sea creature who looks like has a consciousness of its own that you could start a conversation with. It was just disturbing. And when he looked at her just wiping off his beard, it was it was awkward and cringy, man. It was just fucking man.
And have y'all seen the video of Mark Hamill? Like, they made a compilation of Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
After he saw The Last Jedi, his face reaction, I swear to God, he had the same face reaction I did when I saw that film. He was just,
you know why? You know why, Johnson? Because Ryan never told him. They never told him about the ending. They never told him.
Yeah, you could tell they didn't tell him anything. He just looked there like stunned. Like I've never seen a person at a movie press conference look stunned like he did. I was laughing, and you could see his face. He was ready to go. Like, if he would have just came out and became the Joker and killed him, that would have made my day.
Yeah, he was ready to fucking strangle his ass, man, in the video. He was ready to fucking choke him out.
He'd be like, "Harley, come here." I would have been done. I was like, "Dude, I'm done."
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he said, "I'm not coming back for episode 9. This is it for me."
I wouldn't be surprised either, even if they offer him money. But the way he was talking in the interview, it's like it's not even about the money. You can hear him. It's not even about the money. It's about the character. The character. You can tell he really cares for that character. Like, I didn't know how much he cared for him. I thought he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, it got me the gig and you got me everything." You know, I like Star Wars. You know how people are. Yeah, it was okay. I thought he was like Harrison Ford, who was ready to die. He's like, "Yeah, I don't want to come back to this shit." You know?
Yeah,
but he actually cared about the character. I said, "Dude, this dude really cares."
Oh yeah,
and you did that man the way he did. I don't think he will come back after that. I don't blame him.
Well, yeah, you see the reason why he cared so much is because he writes his own comic books as well. He's a comic book writer, and he's read a lot of the old expanded universe novels and comic books. And when he saw this shit, when he read the script and he saw the movie, he just was angry. He flipped out, and because what he read before a long time ago was not the Luke, he played and read in the novels and comics of the old expanded universe. This is not what he was, and it's just so fucking different from what he played. And so, yeah, I would be surprised if he said, nope, it was announced that, Mark Hamill's not coming back for episode 9. He's out, so.
Yeah, I don't blame him because I saw that film and I said, wow, you really disrespect this character. Like, that was kind of like the ultimate disrespect to the character. It really was. Like, Harrison Ford death was too disrespectful, but we all know, yeah, he didn't want to be in it. So we let it slide.
Yeah, whereas Luke is different. Luke represents the last symbol, the symbol of the original universe that represented hope, faith, redemption, preservation, salvation, spirituality, and philosophy. And Ryan Johnson killed that, man. Killed it.
He did. And it sucks because I like Ryan Johnson's film, Looper, and I thought he was going to do wonderful because I love that film. I said, damn, they actually got somebody, I think, who could do Star Wars right. And boy, was that wrong? Because again, before Star Wars Jedi came out, I was like, okay, Last Jedi, I was like, okay, this film is probably gonna be the best film of the year due to the fact that Ryan Johnson, he did Looper, which is one of my favorite films in the last 10 years. I said, okay, so he got this. He got this. Boy, was I wrong. It felt like Disney did come in there and change some stuff around, which I wouldn't be surprised. It really did feel like Disney came in there and said, do this instead of doing that. So just the film itself felt kind of Disney-ish, and I was like, yeah, because that. B, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just letting y'all about it.
You can come in. I thought you were gone. Like everybody had mute. Like this is Discord. What the hell's wrong with this live?
Man, no, y'all were just talking. I was letting y'all talk. I was reading the comments, and people were just talking about other stuff or whatever.
Okay. So you haven't seen Star Wars because you were quiet.
No, and I do not think I want to. Like, me and Darkspawn were having that conversation. I was like, and it's like the whole, because I've read a couple of the books. Like, I know a lot of people in the Discord don't read like the actual chapter novels, but I think as a kid I read a couple of chapter novels of the Star Wars franchise, and I liked all 6 movies, and then I didn't see the one that just came out, but I saw the last 2 before that, and they were okay, but I always keep going back to the old ones for some reason because I just don't feel that same about these 2 that came out recently, and to be honest with you, I kind of lost interest, like in and out. I was going in and out of interest as I was watching the other 2 movies, and I was just like, I just couldn't do it. I wasn't like drawn in as I wanted to be. So I don't know. I might wait until it comes out on Netflix, DVD, movie box, or whatever, and probably watch it then just to see how it is or whatever. But I haven't watched it yet, to be honest.
Yeah, wait till it come out on 1, 2, 3 movies. And
okay, I'm back now.
Which movie is that? Are you talking about?
Talking about the last.
Yeah, don't pay no money to see that. I mean, you'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, you're not the only one because for me, I really didn't get into Star Wars until I saw the prequels. I didn't really care for them. I was like, okay, whatever. Phantom Menace, I was like, whatever. Dark Maul is okay. Attack of the Clones, I did not like that one. So that soured me on the Star Wars for a minute. Now, Revenge of the Sith, I didn't want to go see that film. I remember. I said, no, I'm not interested. My dad was like, come on, because Star Wars. So, okay, whatever. So I actually liked that one. I said, wow, this is actually pretty good. Why didn't you just do this film and screw the other 2? Because honestly, you could just do this only film and we couldn't need the other two. That's the Attack of the Clones. I was like, that was a waste. That was like a waste of time. But
Yeah.
and then I saw the original ones later, and I actually do like the original ones more so because they actually are good films, like good films.
Yeah.
But I was not a huge Star Wars fan. I'm still not.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of good films. That's all they are.
Yeah, I mean, I actually watched 4, 5, and 6 first when I was in kindergarten, and that's all thanks to my dad. And since my kindergarten days, I've been a fan of Star Wars ever since. And I think that universe, well, in this case now, the old and non-canon expanded universe, George Lucas Star Wars universe, means more to me than any other fictional universe. And that includes DC, Marvel, Image, Valiant. Star Wars just means a lot more to me than anything else. That's why this film really angers me, the way it was made and everything, what they did to Luke, because I've grown with this since I was a little kid. So that's why it means a lot more to me than anything else. You know?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with him. It was actually reversed for me as well. I watched 4, 5, and 6 first, read the books, then I waited, and then 1, 2, and 3 came out. Now, granted, I watched the first one in the movie theaters. The other two I watched on DVD. And, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, these last two that came out, I don't know, like, I just didn't like them. I didn't at all. Like, even with, like, the whole Clone Wars series came out, it's like, it was okay. Like, but the movie itself, it's like Obi-Wan and General Grievous. The fight didn't last that long. There's a whole YouTube clip of that entire fight. It's like, oh, that was quick. It's like, open his chest plate, shoot him in the chest, he's dead. Like, wow, General Grievous just, he made an appearance.
Yeah.
Said he was trained by Count Dooku. Got to, and Obi-Wan just pretty much like defeated him. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna take 4 of your arms out. Okay, you're left with 2. Never mind, I forfeit. I'm gone.
Yeah,
No, you're not.
Yeah, that fight should have been a bit more long. It should have been a bit longer, especially with all the training he's had with Dooku. That fight should have been a lot longer. That saber fight should have been a lot longer.
Yeah, I mean, and it's funny because then he pulls out a staff with like, 2 charges at each end, and it's like, it's like, okay, so now you have this staff with 2 charges that are on each end, and it's like, nope, you lost. You get your chest plate open, you get shot in the chest, it's dead, It's like some of these other fights lasted a little bit longer. Now some of them were in parts, and then they continued on, and there was an end result to the other fights that were in parts, but they were drawn out, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but this was like, out of all the saber fights, that was the quickest one, because it's like, it goes from it being a fight scene to a chase scene to back to a fight scene all in one go, and then he dies, and it's like, you killed him. That was it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, VR fan, I just want to say that I thank you for reading some of the old novels. That makes me very happy, because I don't get a lot of credit and respect. Like, nobody gives them a lot of credit and respect like they do or anymore, because they started the whole thing. They started the whole fucking universe and lore and everything. So thank you for reading them.
Yeah. And I think after watching 4, 5, and 6, I had to find out more as a kid. I was like, I gotta see what else is going on. I gotta see if there's something else to this. Because when I come across something very intriguing, like a series or something, I gotta know more. I gotta see if there's a prequel, what happened next, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just apply to Star Wars. It can apply to any series. I have to know. If I'm intrigued so much into it, I have to know what's next. So, after I didn't watch 4, 5, and 6 all in one day. It was over time that I watched them.
Right.
So after I watched 6, then I was like, okay, now I gotta see what else they got. And it's funny because it's like, as a kid, I didn't even go to the kids section of this library. Mind you, this library was huge that I went to. They had a section for damn near every age group and every type of genre. So, I went to the sci-fi, of course, and found the Star Wars books right there. I was like, oh, cool. And then,
Awesome, man. Yeah, thank you for reading that stuff. And you know what? When I was in fifth grade, I continued it with in my library in my elementary school library in fifth grade. They had the New Jedi Order series of novels there, and I was in, oh, sweet! And I can read, and I read that stuff during lunchtime. It was
I think
Man, those
I didn't
times.
watch it. Yeah, I didn't read them in fifth grade. I think I read those books when I was, I believe, first grade. I read those books when I was still in first grade, to be honest with you.
yeah, yeah. And like I said, nobody gives them credit. Like nobody gives them any credit and respect because they started the whole thing, and everyone's talking about the new,
Yeah.
but no one gives them novels credit since they started the whole universe. That's part of George Lucas's universe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
people don't. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Are you saying B fan? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and I was also saying that's the same thing with like a lot of people give a hype to these movies and these cartoon shows, but I mean, I don't want to bring out the video games, but no one really knows that the Xbox games, the original Xbox games, like, and I know Battlefront was on PlayStation, but I'm talking when Xbox when they were
Knights
allowed
of the
to make the
Republic.
Star Wars. Yeah, like those games, like they expanded even further. Even during even when PC did those games, they expanded further. Now, mind you, they had some of the main characters, but they had other characters that you would only know in the books, like in the other parts of the universe. Like, that's that. And you were your own character, but you were in other parts of the universe rather than the ones you see in the movies.
Yeah, and that's why I keep saying to people, those people who like Star Wars but not like me, when they say, "Oh yeah, look at this character, Mara Jade," I go, "Okay, you love Mara Jade. Well, here's a good idea. Go and read the Thrawn trilogy of novels. That's where she first started out. So you want to get to know her good? Read the novels.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Exactly.
Also, Deshaun, you there?
Yeah.
I wanted to question about this. So this is a new one that you made, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I was making sure.
Yeah, because my old one, I just killed it. Don't go there anymore, so I was like, I killed it. Anyway, this one's better anyway because it's more active. The other one, they're not active on that one. Go back and look at the last post back in August.
If I'm not
Yeah, but
mistaken.
I was saying, oh, you go, VR fan. You go for VR fan.
I was saying I posted because this last video that he did about Star Wars, he actually posted Najee's name in the first part of the video, but he did it quick so he couldn't notice it. I'm like, you really dissed this man, and he probably wouldn't have noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when somebody said they'll bring Najee in the chat, I almost died laughing.
I'm so done. What I actually missed it because I saw like a thumbnail when Doug had sent it. What happened?
He came in and he was talking about the merger. I was like, nah, not today. Ain't talking about no merger.
Nah, forget that.
No, he sent me a video. I have to watch it. I'll watch it later, but it ain't that long. So, some with some rumor going around about Avengers may not be like Star Wars. Might be like Star Wars Last Jedi.
Nah, last thing I heard, they was trying to do a heist film of the Avengers movie. I'm like, what?
The fourth one, not the one coming out, but the other one after that.
Yeah, and then like this Avengers movie coming out is supposed to be based on 3 comics. One's supposed to be like based on Marvel now, other one's back on the Infinity Gauntlet, right?
Oh, they should have dropped that Marvel Now bullshit because they had me with the Infinity Gauntlet, but that Marvel Now is bullshit. That's terrible stuff.
Avengers Infinity War. What comics are you guys going? I'm just talking to myself.
He was stopping it dead in his tracks, and I was like, "Yeah, I have to get in the Discord later and talk to you guys about the whole thing that happened on what was it, Saturday? Because I got in there and My God, he was going on and on and on about something.
Miku.
I
This
couldn't.
is they do. Because I'm sitting there, because I miss everything. Because I'm not in Discord all the time. And then Coop tried to fill me in and said, dude, you missed it. To miss what? And then King of Thunder was talking about it too with True. And then True was like, dude, he was going in. Going in on what? Miku. Miku. I was like, who's
All
Miku?
right, bruh. If you don't stop this,
And then
Miku.
BR, you're wrong, dude, for that Miku thing. I was like, I said, I know damn well this man had changed his avatar and everything. I was like, are you kidding me? And then I look at all the messages between y'all two. I'm like, oh, you really believe that too? I said, oh shit. I had a full conversation and everything. I look at this like, I can't believe it. I was laughing. I was like, this is the highlight of the day. That was my entertainment of that day when I saw that. I was like, bruh, I said, this is comedy gold here. I was like, this is
Right. Like I even had told him like, do not go on Discord and start talking to females when they come through. I'll be demeaning him. And there'd be females that he'd be calling him and one that had to leave in Thunder's Discord. I'm like, bro, how many
do they call him? Like he literally calls him?
Yeah, I heard one. I believe one of them had like 47 missed calls. I'm like, bro.
Dougie's like Miku sex doll. Oh,
I'm done.
but I didn't know he called. I didn't know he called. I said, shit, you can't call them. Don't do that. That's harassment. You know how these girls are today. You can't be doing that with someone.
Yeah, with the sexual harassment obligation.
He needs to start watching the news. In trouble there. Ain't nobody gonna talk about the Gambit movie. Oh, we talked about that earlier, Jamal. You came in a little bit late. We already talked about it.
Yeah, I came a little bit late in the Discord server.
I actually didn't have nothing to say about the Gambit movie, just about Channing Tatum. But if I can give my 2 cents about the Gambit movie, that'd be fine.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it seems a lot of people are seeing Gambit as the Marvel Aquaman of DC. That is, But
Yeah, go ahead.
Because he throws cards. But here's the thing. Here's what people don't understand about Gambit is that you underestimate his mutant power is that he controls kinetic energy, the latent end of the potential energy buildup. So whatever he touches and he puts kinetic energy into it, it's active, and whatever, like say like a metal ball. Say like he's holding a metal ball in his hand. He transfers that kinetic energy from his body into that ball, and once he throws it, it goes at high speed velocity, and whatever it hits, it sticks like a blunt force, or it can also detonate and explode on impact. So that's what people don't get. You underestimate Gambit's power, man. He can make things blow up with that kinetic energy, and it's just insane.
But let's be real. This possibly may be rated R. To be honest with you, they might be doing something like that.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Imagine that. Imagine he throws a card filled with that kinetic energy. He tosses it at some guy's head, and their head goes clean off. Or he goes into the chest, and then that card explodes the guy's body.
That would be awesome to see. That's the stuff that me and Darkspawn were talking about. Like, if they bring something like that back, I will definitely pay money to see something like that instead of this PG PC bullshit that they're trying to incorporate in the movies. Like, no, I want to see what they had before when Fox first did the X-Men films. Like, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, I mean, like Logan, you may not see those ever again from the Marvel umbrella. I mean, DC is the only hope, but they are run by incompetent idiots, so I don't know.
Tell what they're doing with the standard universe.
They got Jeff Johns working with the DCEU. I mean, I'll tell you this: would you want him or Brian Michael Bendis with the DCEU?
Well, I've been hearing rumor that Brian might actually be running some stuff over there at the DCEU. So those are rumors right now.
Oh boy!
That's why he left Marvel, because he didn't have a big role in the films anymore, like he did previously. So he might be doing some stuff. I don't know yet, but we'll see. But if I see one SJW film from DC, I'm done with them too. I'm like, nope. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Go straight to Netflix. Netflix release. You got my money already. $9.99. What's it? No, $10.99 now or $11.99. I'll pay for that. Absolutely. Fuck the movie. Shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah, because I just saw the movie Bright and on Netflix with Will Smith, and that wasn't bad. People call it the worst film of the year. I'm like, did you see Inhumans?
Did you see Death Note?
Did you see Last Night? Those are worst films.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Bright's
not.
not that bad. Actually, it's actually pretty cool, and it's world building. It's like it kind of reminds me of Star Wars, how they world build. In a sequel, they gonna expand on that too, which
I didn't
clearly.
I didn't see it, but I don't like the urban fantasy genre. I don't like that kind of genre. I don't like the
Yeah,
genre of urban fantasy. That's when you take magic and fantasy into modern day setting. I don't really like that. I prefer historical fantasy, and fantasy taking place in the ancient times. That's my kind of genre.
yeah, I'm the same way too. But I mean, for this one, I haven't seen something like this in a while, so it's like it was kind of refreshing to see because you haven't seen it in so long. Hell, I haven't seen fantasy in quite some time. And it's like a film type of way. So I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's not like the best thing on the planet. It's not, but it's pretty good. Like if you have nothing else to do on like today or tomorrow, if you're off the next few days, check it out. It's on Netflix.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite genres are fantasy are dark fantasy and sword and sorcery. Those are my two main favorite fantasies genres.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
someone hit you up down there in the chat, BR.
yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh yeah.
But yeah.
But though, I like seeing that stuff, but it has to be done right though, or I will not watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just seen so much shit to the point I'm like, fuck this. I can't see it. But like there was one point they were like, here's another comedy anime. I was like, no, put it back. I don't want no more. Give me something action related. That's why I do a lot more action shows. I'm like, no more action. Only action cartoons. No more comedy cartoons. I can't take it no more. I have enough of that. So give me something else. So.
Yeah, a lot of them are becoming straight up comedy, for the retard Down syndrome.
Yeah, but that's mostly what people want now. They only want comedy type of stuff. They don't want nothing action or story driven type of stuff anymore. I'm like, really? This is where we are at now? Seriously?
Yeah, and I mean next will be they'll start incorporating the magical girl genre of anime into everything as well.
I'm waiting for that one. I'm waiting for that one, Dark Spot. I'm just waiting for that. I was just waiting for SJW
So
to
not
fuck that one up too.
he can be like, "Eek." I'm like, stop, Haji. We're gonna ban you from Discord if you ever bring up something like that.
Like what? The magical,
Wait, what?
magical girl anime?
Oh,
Yeah, we'll ban Najee from Discord for life because if he's already bringing up Miku. I don't want to hear him talk about that whole genre. I had a conversation with a coworker about that, and I'm like, yeah, we don't need any of that. I don't get the trend. I don't get the fad. I don't understand why guys have body pillows with that shit on it. And like, what is the?
Well, I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing. We're not trying to insult anybody here. Please don't take it personally. We're just saying he just doesn't get the saying. Because honestly, I don't get it either. But it's to each his own. Just don't bring that shit around me. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving with that.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Stupid.
if you wanna make love to your pillow, that's fine. Go ahead.
I'm so done.
Exactly. It's so stupid. Like I don't get it. And then the people actually dress like the characters too. And I'm like, why did you do
I don't
that?
get that shit either. That's the part where I'm like, okay, y'all gotta have some type of decency here. This is too much.
Yeah.
You know damn well that shit doesn't look good on you. That shit, no. I mean, it's okay to be a fan of something, but y'all took it way too far with this. Way too far.
It's okay to have like maybe keychains and t-shirts on. Like we're still gonna make fun of you for it, but to actually dress like the character, no, you need to stop. You need some help.
I mean, at least you can hide those keychains and all the other stuff. You can't hide that damn dress and stuff.
Stop.
No.
Get some help.
I've seen guys dressed up as Miku, so these are big guys, and I'm going, why?
Basically.
Yeah, I never got that trend either. I don't know where this thing came from. Miku. I'm looking up right now these pictures. I'm like, what is this? What? I don't get it.
I don't either, and that's the melancholy of Haruhi came out. Like that anime, like everybody was obsessed with that girl. That was that Haruhi girl. Like everybody was obsessed with her. Like the same thing with Miku Hatsune. I didn't really get it when I looked it up. I was like, so she's an anime. She's not even. She's like an anime character who's voiced
Yeah,
an act.
but it's one of those like um, games and stuff, and
Yeah.
go figure. It's it's just I'm like, I don't get it. You know.
Yeah, and they call them waifus. That's the term they use, and it's so weird.
Oh yeah, that's a big no.
Yeah, I don't get it, Coop, but I had to bring out the term because that's the term they use, and I don't get it. Like I have some friends that are like that, and I'm looking at them like, y'all are some motherfucker. Y'all need to move around with that shit. Get out of my face. And I'm like, just stop, please.
Yeah, you ain't even call your girlfriend a waifu, even though she don't watch anime. Let's be real.
Yeah, I don't, cause she'll beat the shit out of me, break my arm.
I didn't mean to laugh, but that sound kind of funny.
It's true though, but I would never call her that because I'm not that stupid and I'm not that into that kind of trend. I don't get it. Like I'm never gonna get it. Never. It's stupid. Like
Yeah.
that's why I didn't do the
Trend is
Miku. That trend where the people like the anime, the girl who looks like she's 12, but in actuality she's like 16 in the anime,
Yeah,
and they're like for no reason, whatever. They fall in love with her. They get all the merch and stuff, and have body pillows and action figure model
yeah.
plush. It's so stupid. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just watch Filthy Frank's Weeaboo video. You'll see at the very end what they're all about.
Let Filthy Frank stop. It's time to stop. This is cancer.
Yeah, I mean, you should watch the videos where he reads the mean comments about it. Funny, it's really funny. I mean, there's one where, like, the funniest one he read to me, and he read about him, and it was so funny. I kept on laughing so hard, I almost busted my ribs. It read this. It read like this. Your gayness is off the charts. You goldfish-looking fuckmouth. Druggard inbred slave. Go shit in your mom's clit. And then rub your balls in it and give her nice African goggles.
I'm so done.
Bro. If you read that to me, I couldn't even keep a straight face. I would be like, I gotta go out. I'm done. I'm leaving this. I'm done. Are you coming back? No, I'm done for the day. I'm done.
Bro, I'm like that dude I'm be like that dude from The Give that jumps out the window.
I'll be like, no, I'm the Peter Griffin gift. I'm done. Walk out. Just put my hands up. I'm done. I can't.
Nah, you snap your neck. That's how you did it.
Yeah, the English dude, he's a Renum of Renum Industries from a show called The IT Crowd. He's like, yeah, Stephanie, tell him I'll be out in a minute, and also make some tea. And the guy literally just walks to the window, opens the window, and jumps out because he had something to do with money. I was like, God damn, that's what the one that Dougie put up.
Yeah, that meme. He probably didn't know that would be a popular meme. Yeah. He probably said, "Oh wow, I made a popular meme."
Yep, till now.
Yeah. That's why I had to make fun of Aji with the Miku fanboy, and they didn't know that it was coming because we all conversated about it. But when I actually did it, it came out of left field, and no one expected me to do it because I was like, "Well, if Coop failed to do it, let me try it. Let me see because it might work," and it actually worked. I'm like, the whole name changed. They didn't show my official username. It didn't show nothing. It showed every change that I made, and I'm like, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
I know.
He did. He had a full conversation. Man, I'm sitting here like, how the fuck? I'm looking like, wait a minute, because at first I didn't know it was you until I went to my message. I said, let me go message Dougie, and then wait a minute. Why? I never messaged this person. I said, B. I said, you son of a bitch. I said, oh, okay. And I was like, oh.
I know.
Oh, okay. and I played along too. I was like, "How you doing?" I was like, "I'm playing along too." I said, "Played along with that shit." I was like, "I'm about to play."
Yeah, I knew it was you from the beginning, man, because you weren't anywhere to be seen on the list of people on Discord. So I knew it was you the whole time. And then I wrote "Stop fucking around, VR," and then my comment got deleted. So
Because no one had, no one could know. No one had absolutely no one could absolutely know that it was me because then he would have caught on like he did with Coop. And so it actually took him 2 days to fall into my trap, which it worked. And he thinks now we're collabing and we're gonna be the best of friends. At first he didn't fall into it. Now mind you, he
This
was
is so depressing how the way you make it sound.
I cannot. I just gotta laugh at that.
yeah, well, it just shows you he's very gullible. Like he's able to be fooled by a lot of things like this, and it's just that's kind of sad, man.
And then I was holding my composure earlier. He kept interrupting me. I was like, "Dude," I was holding it in. VR was on the on there earlier. I was like, I don't know if he heard me or not, but I was trying to hold my composure in a little bit. But I was like, I don't know. We'll keep it going. But he left early. I didn't know how early he left. He left real fast. He didn't say anything. He just left. I was like, oh, good.
Bro, I thought you
Yeah.
had kicked him out.
No, I thought I looked around and I didn't kick him out until afterwards he left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Songs
but,
said in chat, who got Eminem's new album?
I heard it was trash. Like somebody said, it was the #1 album for 2017. That's the worst album because they said that any good lyrical rapper that we have now is probably better than what he's doing because he's getting old, and then the whole Trump freestyle that he did at the BT Awards cipher, and it's just like, yeah, that's what people are saying.
Yeah.
I mean, his album, for Eminem, his style never changed. I always liked his style, but he's getting old, honestly.
Yeah.
And these new rappers suck. So honestly, I would not buy none of these other rappers' album other than Eminem. Well, excuse me, I would not download any of these other rappers' album other than Eminem. But
I mean, you could download mine's at datpiff.com.
you have an album out, man?
I'm kidding. You know I don't
let's
mean
see,
rap.
Let me know when that thing drops. Let me know, cause I can freestyle on that shit. But no, yeah, Eminem. I heard a few songs. It was okay, but that's something I won't rock in my car with.
Right.
yeah.
But, we need better rappers today, because God knows rappers today suck.
You could always go underground, but it's kind of hard there. But
Sorry too, they copy mostly what's doing what mainstream artists are doing now. Have you noticed? Some of them are starting.
yeah, some of them are, but
Y'all want to hit those be one of those one hit wonders like Designer, who wants to copy Future every move he gets.
Trinidad James. Yep.
Oh, well, yeah, he's the definition of one hit wonder, but he's like those one hit wonders.
No. YC. Remember YC with Rax? Rax.
That's true. He was a one hit wonder. He was. I mean, but mostly in the late 2000s, we had a lot of one hit wonders. Like they came and left.
Yeah.
Like every other new song came out, one hit wonder, one hit wonder, one hit wonder. It's like, bro. I had to look up Rich Boy if he was still alive, and he's still alive in Mobile, not doing anything.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But okay, what else can we talk about before us? See, we talked about Star Wars, talked about Cartoon Network, comics and anime. That'll be the last topic.
Oh, I have not read comics as lately, but I may do it today after I get a podcast, to be honest with you, and tomorrow.
How about can we speculate what's going to happen after Rebirth?
I mean, yeah, even though Rebirth is still the same thing as DC Universe they have for the logo, it's still the same no matter what. So,
I mean, I guess after the Doomsday Clock, I mean, what else can we expect other than the Watchmen characters actually being in the universe now? I think, hopefully,
I mean, after Rebirth,
once DC announced they are releasing a Rorschach title, I'm buying that ASAP.
Facts. I even read the Doomsday Clock too, man.
That's it. I'm buying that. That's my money. Like they already got my money after that one.
I'm trying to figure out. Rorschach is actually a character that is like a descendant, not descendant, but like a child or cousin or a relative, maybe, or some long lost brother or some friend, former friend of a teammate, maybe.
Oh boy! Oh my God! What?
Who?
I'm just speculating, man.
I
The
know.
best.
If the only person I see him being related to is the Question, some form of fashion, if they want to tie those two together, which makes sense because they do look identical in a way. But Rorschach is way better developed character than Question. Big Sag, not Renee Montoya. Renee's pretty cool, but Big Sag, he sucks to me.
And for the longest time to me, Walter Kovacs, he had a good heart, but he was fucked in the head. So that's just Rorschach to me, man. So.
Like I said, if they get a Rorschach book out, I'm buying that, and hopefully they get a Dr. Manhattan book. But I mean, what can you do with Dr. Manhattan? He's worse than Superman. I mean, this man has no weaknesses at all. Nothing.
Well, if you find some way to hit him with tachyons, or if you kill the Higgs boson, if you destroy the Higgs boson, you kill him permanently. So.
Or put water on him.
Well, I mean,
I don't know that helps with it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I swear he's a character that I think he'd be better with the Watchmen. But again, I wouldn't mind reading a single title with him though. Him and Rorschach are only two I want.
You know what I think? I think he might be the Sphinx. Like he might be just like the Sphinx, where Superman has to solve the riddle or the that riddle that the Sphinx gives, and then he beats him, or something like that.
I can see that. I can see Dr. Manhattan do some shit like that too, because how. Yeah, I can see that. Oh yeah, they are gonna release some titles for Watchmen because that series is coming out next year on HBO. I forgot about that. That is coming out next year.
Yeah, but I think when it comes to after Rebirth, I think because I know they're gonna fucking retcon the whole universe again. I know they're gonna do it, and I think they're gonna do it by killing Dr. Manhattan off in a way that kills everything off simultaneously, and then they're going to restart everything up again. So.
Yeah, then I have a bad feeling that Brian Michael Bendis is going to start the new titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if he's on either Batman or Superman.
Man, I just hope
one of those titles.
Like what titles he had recently. I know he did Secret War, House of M, Secret Avengers, Siege, and Age of Ultron,
which were all trash.
Ultimate Spider-Man,
which was okay, but not like his earlier stuff. Which was
Powers.
Better.
Oh, he did Powers. New Avengers, Daredevil. What Daredevil he did? Elias, Jinx, Secret Invasion. Already said Spider-Woman, all new X-Men.
Frank Miller is my Daredevil dude, so he did the best Daredevil to me. So.
I need to read Daredevil, to be honest. I kind of have like an on and off type, like where I should start at. I know the Frank Miller one is supposed to start out where.
If you want to go with story and some great darkness atmosphere, then start with Frank Miller's The Man Without Fear titles, and go right into that with Elektra Lives Again, and there's the Reborn Again comic with Daredevil. So
right, mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Frank Miller's titles are. Everybody says The Dark Knight Returns is his best title. Now it's Daredevil.
Yeah, it's Daredevil. Yeah,
it's Daredevil. He wrote that character like nobody else. I'm like, dude. I mean, it doesn't get a lot of recognition either at all. Like people don't even talk. When you think of Frank, you think of Sin City, 300, and The Dark Knight Returns. No one mentions Daredevil at all.
Yeah,
not at all. Which sucks because that's his best title he did. But. Only real comic fans know that and stuff. But
it would have been amazing if they hired him, if they told him to work on the Punisher. That would have been amazing. The Punisher.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he didn't work on a Daredevil or Punisher series. But I guess because I think DC still works with him, or he still has to deal with them after that Batman v Superman fiasco. I don't know how much he's working with him now, but yeah.
Yeah.
But someone asked, did you hear about all the Marvel cancellation with the SJW comics?
Oh,
That's a good joke.
Yeah.
We heard that. I heard that. I watched King's video.
Yeah, I did. I watched this video too.
Yeah, same.
How did he cut that video down? He said he cut it down, and I'm like, how do you cut this down? It's like, Jesus Christ. I
Yeah,
actually
it
want
was
to see
very
this whole video of him ranting.
It's
'Cause I
because
know he wouldn't have won it.
yeah. I just love that.
very questionable.
I was like, is there anyone in his house? He just goes, the worst comic of the year.
He did. He kept going in the mic. I was like, dude.
I'm like, I love when he says champions. Oh, good. Because that book is terrible. I mean, it really is. He yells terrible, and then he goes right into, I mean, it really is. You know, he goes right back to his normal voice. It's just so funny. Yeah. And, you know, he talked about Iceman, because I love Iceman. No one gives him a lot of respect or credit as an X-Man, part of the X-Men. And, you know, the dude is just powerful. He's great. You know, he's an Omega level mutant. And I'm glad they canceled the new run for Iceman because it turned into a weak, whining, racketeering douchebag. You know, so good they canceled him. But here's the thing: they fucking tarnished. They tarnished one of the most loved X-Men. You know, with 55 years of history behind him into this, you know.
Right.
But yeah, because Marvel, their comics is just, I don't know, like I can never get into their new stuff. I tried. I mean, I sat there and tried. The X-Men are terrible to me, which I mean, some people say try to read this other one. I'm like, I know King said Cable was good, which I might have to pick that one up. But other than that, I mean, like the original X-Men, X-Men Gold, Blue, Silver, whatever. I couldn't really get into those.
Right.
Yeah, those were just, I don't know. But yeah, BR he can't he just left, so his phone died. So
Yeah.
he'll probably be in Discord later, so we'll talk to him later and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, watching King's video, it was just sad for me when you brought up Iceman. I just got to go back on that because that made me angry. And
I'm actually happy they canceled that Iceman though, because that was bullshit.
I know. But here's the thing: while it's canceled, his character is tarnished almost for
yes.
It's tarnished.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Fans will never look at him the same way again. They'll never look at him the same way again. Oh my God, you know, fuck.
It is. Because they remember Iceman as a clickbait comic book. Because you remember they had all the characters like Magneto and Apocalypse on the cover, and they were never in the book.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then it was terrible. Like from start, whoever wrote that book should be a shame, and whoever just was behind that book should be just fucking kicked in the nuts. Literally, they suck.
They try to do that gay agenda thing in comics.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, if you want to make a gay character, then make one. Stop changing these characters.
Well, here's the
you
thing.
don't have to make like the main character. Just make him a supporting character. That's always better. They eventually will develop down the road. But Marvel doesn't get that shit. They want to change their characters to this because the world is changing, so we should change with it. Yeah, but you don't have to change the characters. Make the characters. Just make some new characters. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'd rather you make new characters than trying to force a character to be gay. Yeah.
No, the world ain't gonna force me to change. You're gonna have to fucking change me over my dead body. So fuck that.
But, but
you know, I mean, as for the gay character, you already got one. North Star. Hello. Come on.
Yeah, but you see what they do with him. They barely use him.
Oh yeah.
You
know why? Yeah. Because he exists. Because he's actual gay character, and they don't want to do that. They want to change. They want to turn every straight narrow fucking character into a faggoteering one. All of them. Lesbian, dykes, or gay fudge-packing motherfuckers.
Yes, it's just ridiculous. Like, this is the point where, hey, You know what? Since it's like, everything changed from this year, let's go ahead and promote all this stuff that people may care about. No, I don't even care about that. You're just ruining everything about characters that we loved before and
Yeah,
just put stuff in
yeah,
that we don't even like.
yeah. Like yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah. It's basically Dark Spawn.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I mean, I gotta say, how would those motherfuckers feel if I took one of their special heroes, turned him from gay to straight? Oh, you would not hear the end of it. I'll tell you that. You would not hear the end of it. He turned so and so into straight person, into a straight. Now he's kissing and making out and fucking girls instead of dudes. Imagine if I did that to one of their special characters. It would not be the end of it. You would not hear the end of it at all for an entire year. You know, so and so changed his fucking this character from gay to straight. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta ask him that. How would you feel if I did that to your shit? You know,
Because you'll be assaulted on Twitter. Why did you do that? He was always gay. You turn him straight. That's not right. This is the world we live in. Gay people live in the world too. Yeah, they can, but guess what? He ain't selling, so we gotta change him.
Right, exactly, bro.
But that's what they did with Iceman. They were trying to make Iceman sell. But again, who's gonna buy a gay Iceman? Literally, just sit down and think about that. Literally,
no one.
I'm gonna be real. People
Yeah,
will know that Iceman was never gay in the comics because there are people who actually watch the movies know about Iceman.
Yeah, exactly. So they're trying to get those audience who watch the movies, and the people be like, he was never gay. He was with Kitty Pryde. No, with Rogue in the movies. So why would you change that? And he also was with Kitty too. I forgot, but
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
with yeah. So why would you change that and stuff like that? It makes no sense. I don't know. It's just. I'm sorry. And then King of Thunder said, "We don't need any Pam characters, to be honest."
I'm so done. Is Thunder in chat?
Yeah.
What's up, Thunder? How's it going, man?
Yeah. Because Thunder's been on Twitter posting every good-looking female character in that Santa hat. It's like, Jesus Christ. He's been on a roll early since this morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because to me, the best character, female character, to me in Marvel will always be Rogue, Felicia Hardy. I'll throw Mystique in there if you're talking about the comic character because the movie sucked. Her version was the old one. Jennifer Lawrence sucked. She sucked. I'm sorry if you like Jennifer Lawrence more power to you, but she sucked as Mystique.
I mean, if you actually like Jennifer Lawrence as what you call it, what's her name from Hunger Games? If you like her from Hunger Games,
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, she looks all bland. Oh, bland, tasteless. No fucking nothing on her. Just like.
I mean, she could have been the Black Widow, but
Oh, please don't. No.
Make her more bland, is I was saying.
Well, do you want to join in on the topic? Because you're always welcome to join. Let me just see you when I could shoot.
Oh, King of Thunder. Oh yeah, I'm ready to hear him. Whoo boy.
I love his
cooking.
Yeah, I loved his when he was slowly bringing up reading the article, bringing up Captain Marvel, when he said they thought it was canceled because it wasn't on the solicitations. Good. I mean, dude, her character is so bad. Oh my gosh, and her actress is worse too. Her actress is insane. I used to like the actress until she did whatever that whole TSA thing.
Yeah, because Captain Marvel. I mean, Brie Larson though, after she did that, I really didn't like her either. Cause I'm sitting there like, he talked to me and say I was very attractive or sexy or something, and she just went in like he should have. That's like disrespectful. I'm like, oh, so it's disrespectful for a guy to hit him.
Oh, so you're actually not liking men, but so you want to stay single forever? Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like, that's disrespectful to you that you get hit on by dudes, but you do look like a 10. She doesn't look like a 10 to me. She doesn't look like a 10 to me. She looks like a 7.
what was Brie Larson look like?
Ooh.
She is okay-ish without.
Well, you actually look good, and you're offended by that. Oh, he should never say I'm married. So what? He just being nice and complimenting you. When he works for the place I'm going to, so he should never say that. Like,
He's being nice to you. He's complimenting on your sexiness, you fucking cunt.
I'm so done.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that. I'm like sitting here like he gave you a compliment. He didn't say he will like bend you over and fuck you doggy style, which he could have. He just said you actually look very attractive and sexy, something like that. Which is some girls take it as a compliment, they walk away. You know
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think a lot of women take catcalling as compliments. I mean, there's a girl named Ciara McCord on Twitter. I don't follow her directly, but I follow what she tweets, and she loves being catcalled by a bunch of dudes because it makes her feel sexy as hell.
Jesus, swear. I mean, some people need to start following that type of form because these women today, it's just everything sexual harassment. He touched me. He looked at me the wrong way. Like, how am I supposed to look at you?
You know, I'm all like,
I'm looking at eyes of you so we could talk about this contract. But if you like that away, then I can cancel it for you.
oh, if you were in charge of the whole Marvel shit and she did that and you were having her as Playmate Miss Marvel and you found that shit out on her Twitter, you would have been like, hey, you know, I mean, I could eliminate this contract with you and playing Miss Marvel, you know, I mean, you don't be nicer and shit like that, you know.
Yeah, because this is guaranteed money because we're Marvel, but that's okay. You don't want it, that's fine. We'll get somebody else who looks a little bit more better than you. You know, Margot Robbie, she's not busy. I know Harley Quinn movie might be canceled. We can call her up.
Oh my God, Margot Robbie as Ms. Marvel, the actual, not Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel, Ms. Marvel. Yes.
Now, honestly, I see Margot Robbie more like Emma Frost because I can see her.
To be honest with you, she look young. She young. Emma Frost look young too.
She could be Emma Frost too. Because I look at her and say, God, you look like Emma. Just give her the costume and everything. I'll be head over heels like this to be real white there. I mean, she Harley cool too, but I mean, like, dude, Emma.
Yeah. The way they did Emma Frost in the first Injustice game, my God, whew, yeah.
I was like, because they did Emma Frost okay in First Class. Problem is the actress sucked.
Yeah.
She looked hard, but she was just no.
Hey, you know what's funny? I don't think I had told you this before. The X-Men script. Did I tell you that?
Which one? What script?
The X-Men 3 script they was trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you already know.
Uh-huh.
You know who the actor is supposed to play, but you know.
Yeah, but
Do I have to say that anymore?
Yeah. That script is dead and gone. They'll never look at that script again.
Yeah.
But yeah, cause I was sitting there like,
Oh boy. Yeah.
But
I hate the fact they had killed them off screen though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They did that in Days of Future Past. They're like, oh, we kill off Dust. We kill off the dude who's supposed to be Nightcrawler's father. I'm like sitting there like, how many people you killed off from the first movie?
I mean, it's possible because remember she cried. Mystique had cried when she saw Azrael on that picture. Yeah.
I guess so. Probably because they slept together and made Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Oh man, let me stop. Oh.
All right. Hello?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you hear
By Thunder.
Oh, holy shit! I just saw your room, man.
Oh, that's not even my room.
Where's that face at though?
Living room?
I'm kidding.
I
You
am-
don't have to show your face.
I am inside of a car right
Oh, that was the car. Okay.
now. Yeah.
His car looks like a room.
I mistook the back seats for a wall.
I'm done. I have to disable a camera. It's gonna make my battery go down really quick. But I heard you guys talking about those gay characters or whatever.
Oh yeah.
We're talking about Iceman, how they didn't need to change them to straight to gay or bisexual, whatever.
Yeah.
Why?
So
Why? Fucking why? No.
Yeah, I'm not Thunder, Deshaun. I'm about to DM a message too. This is kind of a private convo.
Oh,
wait, what
okay.
happened?
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, I have some things to say about Iceman. Because I saw a comment in the chat. Someone asked, why couldn't Iceman be bi instead? And
On,
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it a little further. Why couldn't he just be straight instead, like how he was originally created? I mean, there is no reason to make him gay. I mean, you made him gay on what? Okay, the first bad thing they did was make him gay. The second thing is they made him gay, and he's a freaking cunt as being gay. So you should see his personality in his comics. I've read a lot of Iceman's books, like his current book. It's really bad, but the fact that he's a hero, he's an X-Men, and he's being a douchebag to everyone, even random people on the street that he's supposed to be protecting. He's being the biggest douchebag. They ruined his sexuality and his character, his personality. Now, they shouldn't change his sexuality because that was an established aspect of his character. That's kind of like asking, okay, so why isn't Black Panther white? Why don't you guys just change him, change his race, make him white? I mean, would you be mad? Like, and this is directed to the guy that asked, why couldn't Iceman just be bi instead? Well, wouldn't it be better if they just create a new character that is gay? But I heard also someone in this live stream, someone said they already have Longshot. Yeah, they have Longshot. So they could just use him, make him, give him his own character, and perhaps give him someone a different writer. Because let's be honest, the guy that's writing Iceman, I don't care if he's bi or gay or pans, whatever words they want to make up now. He sucks at freaking writing. If you've read the fucking comic, you would know that this man is one of the most terrible writers. Holy shit. There's no reason this comic should exist. I'm being honest. This man has been in straight relationships his
yeah.
whole career as being Iceman, and then you're gonna randomly change him to make him fucking gay. And I'm not angry with the guy. I mean, I hope you don't think I'm yelling at you. I'm really not, dude. I'm not mad at you whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's just the people that change him for no reason. It makes no sense. And all the
Yeah.
people that are saying stuff like, well, I mean, maybe they should have just written them differently. No, no, no. They shouldn't have changed it again. They shouldn't have changed it. You know what I mean? It's better to work with an established character that's already like that or create a new character. Don't change aspects of a character that already exists. What if Goku just randomly started to feel attraction for freaking Vegeta? Like, just say this whole fucking time, Vegeta, ever since we first classed fish, I wanted to fucking kiss you. That would make no sense. That would literally make no sense. And all the anime and manga community, they would not stand for it. They really wouldn't. And it just gets on my nerves when you have comic book fans, the comic book community, that say, "Oh yeah, I mean it's fine making him gay. I mean just make a new character." But I'm done. I can't go on anymore. Done.
I mean, Japanese artists and writers should know they'll never do that propaganda, gay propaganda. So
I mean,
Oh
they
no.
really don't. When have you seen them do that? Never. I
Never.
haven't.
No, I mean, especially
Never, dude.
I mean, since Japan is a more conservative country island, than everything else, so that's why they don't go to that extent at all. They really don't, because they're a more conservative country. That's
And I know I came on the live stream sounding like a douchebag. I'm really happy because I got some of the best Christmas gifts. So I just had to say that about Iceman, okay? I really did. So I'm not a douchebag, guys.
Oh no. Seeing the issues where with his parents, he just shits on his dad, on his mom and dad, mostly his dad, with this fictional persona of this personality of today, where his dad would not be happy for him going out with guys. That was so stupid, and he just and his parents look like senior citizens. Like his dad would be like 50 or 40 or something like that, not 70. They look like they're
Yeah.
like grandparents. The way how they drew them and shit. That was so stupid.
Yeah. But I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank you for having me on your stream, Johnson. I'm not trying to hijack it and to get everyone mad. So
No. That's all good.
No.
It's all good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Something about the rest of the video, and not just Iceman, Miss Marvel, and or Captain Marvel in this case, and the Champions. That book is terrible. I mean, it really is.
I mean, that's factual, actual.
No, I'm just, I mean, that line. I just quoted that line so much. It's so funny. You rage out with your voice right there, and then you instantly go back to your normal calm voice. That book is terrible. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, it is it's bad. You know what? 90% of Marvel's comics are bad. Uh, only
Yeah.
good book, guys. Listen, the only good books that you guys should be reading at Marvel is
Cable.
Cable, Thanos, and at times, Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. At times, because sometimes Mary
No
Jane,
love for Deadpool though.
sometimes, I mean,
Nah.
Deadpool's.
Oh,
He's
no,
always Deadpool.
not really Deadpool anymore, because ever since they did Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe again,
Oh,
yeah,
that.
he went downhill, man. No one's really interested in Deadpool in the comics anymore. Ever since they did that redone again, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe again. So, yeah, sorry, yeah, shouldn't have done that. But as in the video, as for he also talked. Yeah, you also talked about Jubilee, and I. Yeah, I mean, to me, I was, they fucked her up for me when they turned her into a fucking vampire. So that really screwed with me. So.
Jubilee.
Yeah.
For her, she can go both ways for me, to be honest.
I mean, when
it's
she was
just how like the stories with her being a vampire were kind of bad. Like,
that's what I'm saying, because when she became a vampire, she lost all of her mutant power of pyrotechnics. That was what I liked her about, the pyrotechnic energy blasts and everything. She lost all of that superhuman strength and speed and whatever.
Yeah, she should have kept both her powers and her vampiric abilities. That would have been. I don't care if people can say it's overpowered or whatever, but that would have been cool for her to keep both instead of losing
now,
abilities.
In that video, you were talking about that Jubilee is a great character. I will get pissed off if any of you say she isn't. What do you think of Dazzler? Because all she does is transfer sound into lights, the light popping effects, or little light flickers or sparks. She can turn sound into light.
Dazzler. I'm actually working on. What'd you say, Johnson?
She can get the vitamin.
She can get the vitamins. Wait a second.
No. We're talking about her mutant ability right here. All she can do is transfer sound waves. All she can do is transfer sound waves into sparks. That's it. Into light flicker sparks, whatever.
I'm actually I'm working on something with Dazzler. I think she has potential for something greater. That's all I'm gonna say right now, because what I'm doing with her, I want it to be
what is this a future video down the road, King?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
I'm actually.
Yeah, subscribe to tell the guys in chat. No, go ahead. Continue what you're about to say. I'll say it later.
Oh no! I was just saying I'm actually getting some research done on that.
Okay.
So, because I think people like to underestimate her, because even when I first saw her, I was like, "That's it. That's what." But then I actually saw some other people. I have actually know a few Dazzler. Opened my eyes a little bit to her character, so that's all I want to say. Well, you guys will see.
I mean, I don't underestimate her. I just question her ability, because she converts sound into light beams of various forms and intensity, but I mean, that's about it. I mean, but whereas with Jubilee, she can create the fireworks shit, and actually blast that in your face. So
Yeah.
Whereas with Dazzler, she can take sound waves and turn them into light beams. But if you can make that video and explain to me like her potential in that way, like there's how she can do it better, and I'd be all for that.
Don't worry, I have it in my files.
Yeah, because I really want to know. I really want to know from you, like how can she be like Jubilee in the sense that she take that razzle dazzle flickering light show ability or power and actually turn it into something lethal. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Because with Jubilee, she can take that firework ability and just burn people's eyes with the flashes and hitting them with the energy waves and shit. So
The last time,
Yeah.
was it in Humans versus X-Men? The last time she appeared.
oh yeah.
Yeah, she took Dazzler took out a Black Bolt. Took away his powers.
Oh,
Probably that's the
But,
best thing I think they did in that comic or that series. In Humans versus X-Men was trash to me. I read it. I was like,
yeah.
I dropped this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was, oh my god, especially the last issue where they get rid of so much of Emma Frost. Oh my, you do not understand how much character development they got rid of when she just randomly just had a mental breakdown and became evil, tried to kill everybody. That
Yeah, I saw
holy
that
shit.
too. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I was like, what fucking anime is this where she just randomly has a breakdown? And what the fuck, dude? Do you not know how to fucking drive?
Even anime wouldn't go that far. I don't think.
Yeah, because she literally, I don't want to. She she was an instructor. I'm done, dude. I was so surprised. But I mean, yeah, go ahead, Johnson. Talk. I'm not trying to take over your thing here. I'm not, I'm not somebody.
I just came back. Anyway. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm about to end the stream in about probably 20 minutes, so it won't be
We're gonna
long.
be joining Thunder's Discord or your Discord.
Thunder's I'll probably be in both. Going back and forth, but I'll be in the Discord.
Right.
So.
Oh, and as for the last thing in this video, you talked about Brian Michael Bendis. Oh, what kind of SJW shit is he going to write there? Hopefully DC gives him some garbage fucking title that no one cares about.
They're not. I mean, that was wishful thinking. They're not. They're going to give him something like Justice League of America or something.
Oh yeah,
Batman. He's gonna get Batman, Superman. He's gonna write some Flash comics.
I swear, please don't give him Superman. I will die. I will fucking die.
You gotta accept it. He's gonna write Superman.
Nah, he's gonna write Batgirl.
Oh no! How about this? Supergirl. He's gonna write Supergirl and Batgirl.
Yeah, he's gonna have his hand on a lot in that cookie jar. DC's gonna give him everything because his resume speaks for itself.
Yeah, and then they'll be they'll be going, wow, you did so good with Supergirl in their eyes. You did so good with Supergirl and Batgirl. Let's put you on Superman. And then
I want you to call Superman Ultimate Superman and make it in the Ultimate Universe, just like you did with Marvel.
Oh boy, everything would be so grounded and science.
They don't call it something similar to do. This screams. The reason they got him, I think, is because of the SJW and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
If he did Superman, Superman would be like a what do you call it? Castrated male feminist.
You realize Superman is going to take orders from Lois and Lana and every other female character in his gallery.
Yeah, no, we
realize.
Sorry, we can't have that. No, we can't fucking have that. No. Superman calls the shots. Superman is the fucking leader of the Justice League. He calls the fucking shots.
Oh no, that's done. Wonder Woman's gonna lead from now on. After her movie, she's leading. So.
Oh yeah, she's definitely gonna lead because they like. You know how they like to follow the movies.
Oh sure, hell, Wonder Woman will be leading.
I've actually. Yeah, go ahead.
You also talked. Speaking of they follow the movies. Yeah, you also said that with Guardians of the Galaxy in the video. Oh, King, you hate the movies. You hate the MCU. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
The MCU first one was funny. The second one was to be honest.
Yeah.
It was hard to get through. That second one was hard to get through.
Iron Man 3 started all.
Iron Man 3 started it all. I feel like it did because look at Iron Man 3.
I mean, you all know my stance on the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They're trash to me.
Coop, I can't agree with you on Iron Man 3 because after that we got Thor Dark World crap. Then we got Winter Soldier, which actually
Winter Soldier. I forgot to put that out.
Winter Soldier was amazing. It was so good that Naruto had to copy their fight scenes. So
Right.
Amazing, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I thought Anthony and Joe Russo would do good in Civil War, but like, nah, they didn't.
No.
No, because I heard they had another plan, but when Batman v Superman came out, Marvel's like, well, we got our own Batman v Superman comic, Civil War. We can do the same thing. And here we go. Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. Actually, Civil War did better in the box office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which should honestly, no offense to all the Marvel fans, but a Superman Batman movie should never do worse than an Iron Man Captain America movie. I don't care. I really don't care what you guys say. A Superman / Batman movie should never do worse than an Iron Man Captain America.
Right, because it's the world's finest. It's the fucking world's finest. Oh my god, it should always be above a fucking Civil War movie or fucking Marvel movies.
Yeah.
You know? It's the world's finest. You should always be above. To me, the world's finest. That movie should have been above at least 5 Marvel movies in box office.
Yeah, it actually should have been the Batman and Superman, not Batman v Superman.
Yeah. Batman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was so stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, like they said, oh man, Man of Steel didn't do so well. They didn't nobody liked the character. Let's go ahead and go get Batman. Yeah, but who should we get? No, Christian Bale can't come back. Let's go ahead and get this high profile, best director, and best performance in every movie ever created called Ben Affleck. I mean, I'm not hating Ben Affleck. He's good. I like him. He is good as Batman and Bruce Wayne. It's just that it just came out left field when I first heard it. I was like, you know what? Let me go give him a chance. He actually did good. Like,
To be honest, I still think Man of Steel should have just been the prequel to The Dark Knight and all that stuff. Like, in the same universe, but we're just showing before Batman there was Superman and all that.
Yeah.
Because that was a good Batman to me. I liked him. I don't know how everyone else feels, but I liked him. I mean,
Oh, you Christian Bell? You liked his voice?
I didn't hate it. Like, I mean, everyone went to see his movies. How about that? All of you people went to go see his movies.
I couldn't take his voice thing. I'm sorry. I just couldn't take it.
Technically, I saw Batman Begins at home when it came out on DVD. I saw The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises in theaters. So there you go.
However,
Yeah,
go
ahead.
Bring back Bane. I'm cool. Bring back Bane.
yeah, bring him back.
That Bane.
hey, at least make Bane Hispanic, at least.
That
Nah,
Bane.
I'll take Tom Hardy's Bane. Tom Hardy's is hilarious. I'll take his Bane. I love his Bane.
That Bane is. I call him Sphincter Man or Sphincter Face because he has a fucking butthole on his face.
I don't care how he was just amazing.
I mean, I mean, I'm surprised no fucking dingleberries came out of that thing.
This is your shit,
My gosh.
I mean,
I
just
love
that mask, man. He looks like he had a butthole for a mouth. Come on, man. What the fuck?
Only you would think of that.
No, seriously. I saw the trailers, and I saw the mask when he turns to the camera. He goes, "Then you have my permission to die." When I looked at that, I go, "What the fuck is this? Fucking asshole on his face? What the fuck is this?"
I mean, for you,
No, it literally looks like a fucking sphincter. The pipes, the little tubes, actually, they actually make out what a fucking butthole looks like. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. The crack, I'm fucking serious. The little crevices and the cracks around the hole. That's what the mask looks like.
Dark Spot, as much as you shitted on it, I still want him back. He was the funniest thing in that movie. I swear to God, everything he said, I loved it. It was the best thing in the whole movie. I swear to God.
Well, you know what?
He was on
I'll tell you this. When I saw the trailer, I saw that mask. I was like, okay, you know what? Fine. I'll get to I'll get past the mask if I see him turn on some fucking nozzles and buttons and shit to inject that fucking venom into his body and make his muscles grow. Saw the movie. No venom, no tubes, no nozzles, no twisting knobs to make him grow bigger on steroids like shit. And they're like, what the fuck is this? It's just a gas mask, and that's it. It's just a little fucking gas mask. That's it. To hide his disfigured mouth and whatever it is and shit.
I'd prefer him to have those abilities to grow as well. But
Yeah,
I did like the Bane though.
yeah,
I mean,
Even though
like,
I do.
yeah, I can't really hate the movie as much as I still hate how it ended, how everything went by. But Bane was the best thing in the whole movie. Just like Frieza's the best thing in Dragon Ball Super. So that's kind of how I look at it too. So
you came to die with your city. You came back to die with your city. No, I came back to stop you. What the fuck? Motherfucker sounded like he smoked 20 packs of cigarettes a week.
he surely did. He'll come and he's like, "Where's the drugs?" I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with your voice?"
Swear to me. Swear to me. Where are the drugs going?
I'm so done.
Sorry, excuse me. Pulls out another cigarette. You got a light? Oh, thank you. Okay. Where are the... excuse me, that's just my lung. Where are the drugs going?
Oh
My gosh.
I swear, like,
Oh, don't worry, I just coughed up a lung. Oh, sorry, there goes two. There goes both my lungs.
but honestly though, Christopher Nolan did an interview a couple weeks ago talking about how he had time to make superhero movies. He said it sucks for these people today who make superhero movies. They can't actually make good art. And I'm sitting there like, you're damn right, because all these movies are the damn same and they suck. At least for
because
Dark
people
Knight, felt different.
people
They felt all different. So,
yeah.
That's how.
people say that. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm done. That's all I have.
People say that Christopher Nolan would ruin superhero movies now. He tried to make them all realistic, but I only think he did that because it was Batman.
Yeah.
And he works for Batman.
And I don't think if he made like a Justice League movie, everyone would be all mad realistic and everything,
No, you know what? No, he wouldn't, because he would have at least 2 comic book creators as consultants and working with him on the set, making a Justice League movie. So
Yeah. Especially now, I think he said he wanted to do comic book movies, but now you see how everybody Warner Brothers and Marvel, they are more hands-on with these comic book movies now than they were back when he was doing them, because they didn't make that much money. However, Christopher Nolan made the more money, and then people say, "Oh, these damn can't make money. We can do this," but he ain't gonna have the freedom like he did before. Even though he's Christopher Nolan, he ain't gonna have that freedom. He knows that. Oh, fuck that! I'm not coming back to that. You tell me how to make a movie. I made 3 damn movies that made almost $1 billion, or 2 made $1 billion. Go fuck yourself. I don't need to do this. Don't blame him. They can stay the hell away. Warner Brothers now. I mean, they suck. They are notorious for fucking up movies. Look at Justice League.
Yeah, but at least the DC side, they have better comics.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
DC has better comics and animation.
Yeah,
Yes.
I actually just said that. Cartoons, with the DC AU and shit, with Bruce Timm and shit.
Yeah, and better video games too, with Injustice, so you can count that. At least that's a DC.
Yeah. So
game.
they've got 3 edges. They've got 3 wins on the forefront, but with Marvel, I think it's the TV shows that they have as well as the movies.
Yeah, you can even talk about I think a lot of people on here like Arrowverse. We may not like it, but guess what? People like it. So,
a lot of people. Sadly, a lot of people love that.
Yes.
It's because it's on the channel it's on the CW, and the people on CW like anything. No offense. So
leave it alone, King. I'm started.
I'll give you like 3 more dislikes on it.
I probably already got it anyway. I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
I love the CW guys. Arrowverse is amazing. Don't worry.
Speaking of the DC shows, was it you, King, that posted that picture in the store, and no one's buying the hot trash that was Supergirl seasons?
Yeah, there's an area in this store called Target, and basically there's the box sets of Supergirl are full, and then there's a whole crate of Supergirl that's full. No one got it.
No one's buying
And it's all $37. Like, really? No way.
Yeah, it's like no one's buying this hot trash.
I wouldn't buy it either. I mean, I saw Supergirl recently. I said, "Oh God, what the hell is this?"
All I'd buy is what's it called? Arrow season 1 and 2, and maybe Flash. Yeah, Flash season 1. and that's all I get.
Dang,
At
you didn't get
least
season 2?
Arrow got your money. At least you can say Arrow. Yeah, I'll pay for something for Arrow, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arrow season 1 and 2 is just that's it for me.
I mean, Slade. Come on now, Slade was. I hope this new Slade on the movies is as good as that Slade.
Yeah. And
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will be. Don't worry.
Arrow can't use Slade anymore because the movies. So
That's
They're back
trash.
at it
That's
again.
yeah,
Nope.
that's trash.
which is stupid because they had what 2 Supermans at one point in time, but we're supposed to forget about that, huh?
Yeah.
Speaking of Superman, the one in Supergirl looks awful. Oh, the fucking booty.
He does. I'm sorry, everybody's like, that's my Superman. No, he ain't mine. I don't know who the fuck.
I mean, he looks really awful, but his characterization though kind of is better than the DC extended universe.
Whoa, wait a second. Hold on. His characterization, if the true Superman is a 10, this guy is trying to get to it. He's like maybe a 7.5 because he was a little too quirky. Like he had a little bit of
I
those.
ain't gonna lie. I'm talking about like his characterization when you're trying to save people and be kind to people. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because he
does have. I mean, well, Justice League, they fixed that. He's like perfect though. I'll be honest. Justice League, he was perfect.
I think the thing with Man of Steel, go ahead, King. But I'm about to piggyback up.
With Justice League, he was perfect. He had the smile, everything, and then even in Man of Steel, he was more so wondering who he is. He couldn't really be all like, "Oh yeah, I love saving people," But
yeah.
I understand, Coop. I understand your thought process on that.
Yeah, because I was about to say the same thing. Because in Man of Steel, it's like the beginning. Like it's supposed to be Batman Begins, but it's Superman Begins. They should just call it that. But that's pretty much what it is. And we were supposed to see people, and he was supposed to save more people, but we got that Batman v Superman, which we all know how that shit turned out. And
I was like, when he first killed that dude, I'm like, bro.
I don't blame Henry Cavill pretty much, and I don't even blame too much Zack Snyder because it was out of his hand. Because Warner Brothers was like, okay, look, no one likes Man of Superman, so we need to add Batman because they still had that process of Batman sells. Now they know Wonder Woman sells. Now they're like, we need to add Wonder Woman in every film, and we're like, no, you don't. You just need to add her in one damn film and keep it like that. Her film and that's it.
Wonder Woman's gonna be she's gonna be one of the close to main characters in Flash movie. Watching Cyborg.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see a lot of her, a lot to the point where you could stick a Wonder Woman by the time that film comes out. Seriously.
Well, I mean, honestly, if I was doing this DCU, I would have done Man of Steel, like how it was, but a bit brighter, and then I would have done Man of Steel 2, where it's 5 years later, not 1 year, but 5 years later.
Yep. Yeah.
Very well known. And then I would have done Batman and Superman, World's Finest, because at the end of Man of Steel 2, number 2, you would see Bruce Wayne watching him on TV, like you were talking about in that last video, Johnson. And I would have had the whole crossover after Man of Steel 2 with Batman and Superman, World's Finest.
Yep.
Exactly.
Because you're right. Because the whole Batman v Superman thing that didn't need to happen at all. Honestly.
Yeah. So but that actually works a lot better when you do Man of Steel, like how Zach did, but brighter. You know what I'm saying? And then you do Man of Steel 2. All they had to do was do Man of Steel 2, and instead of 1 year, at least 5 or 10 years later, just make it like that. Just like with Star Wars, with Episode 1, then it was like 20 years in Episode 2. I'm just giving you an example, right? Where Anakin's all grown up. So with Superman, it's like 5 to 10 years later, and Man of Steel 2, and he's taken out one of the more, I would say, is very well known, but still B-list, villains of his rogues gallery, right? Like you said, with a Toyman or something like that, right? And towards the beginning, and everyone's like, "Thank you, Superman!" And he's like saving kids from the trees, and he's reading to children at big places, like that Superman that I grew up with. Is very loving, very safe, very comfortable. Superman, 5 or 10 years later, and Metropolis loves him. He's like Jesus to them, and stuff like that. That's how I would have set it up.
Yeah, that's actually a good way. They should have done it. I mean, because they rushed into the whole Batman v Superman. Even though, like I said, I'm not against the whole world finest idea. You should do that later, not like right after Superman. Later.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Because Man of Steel came out in 2013,
right?
And we didn't have no film from DC all the way up to 2016. That's 2 fucking years. They could have gave us Superman in that time, man. So,
hey, you had noticed that it actually came out in 2016, even though it was supposed to come out in 2015.
Yep.
Yeah,
because
but
they had
that,
bad productions. Yeah.
I learned that was the reason. The reason why they took 2 years for it to come out was because Zach and everyone working on it needed time to fully realize the vision. That's what their point was.
I mean, are they trying to wait till these people are too old to play the characters?
I'm serious because
I mean, Lois Lane, like I said before multiple times, she's not getting any younger. Like she's already 10 years older than Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But, I never wanted Amy Adams to play Lois Lane. Because
yeah,
I knew she was older than this guy they were picking to play Superman. I knew that. And,
yeah.
that's not going to work well. What's going to happen down the road? Like what, 10, 20 years later, you're going to see Amy Adams like fucking decrepit and hit that wall, and Henry Cavill is like, he's going to be like what? And
Yeah, and Henry Cavill's gonna look the same. So
yeah, and this
it's
is like
like,
it'd be like Lois, you aged, and it's like, oh, it's not 10 years or 20 years. It's been 1,000 years. It's like, oh, it's you Kryptonians. You guys.
It's basically what Goku said to Bulma.
ah,
It's like I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna play it on like, okay, Amy Adams is Lois Lane, and like 10 years she's gonna be older than Henry Cavill, and she's gonna be old and decrepit, and they'll make it in the movie where why is she so old? Oh, it's because she ages like a human, and Henry is still the same as Superman because Kryptonians age by 1,000 fucking years. And you're like, oh, I hit my time, but you Clark, you'll age until you're thousands of years, and I'll be dead.
I would just replace the actress by that point, to be honest.
To be honest with
Or
you,
maybe in this reboot, quote unquote, Flashpoint, which is going to be nothing like Flashpoint.
it's not.
Maybe
I'm like you, King. It's not.
Yeah, maybe they will get a new actress in there. I love Amy. I think she's a good actress, but come on now, if they had something to make her look far younger, then we could do it. But
Yeah.
Because Henry Cavill, he's like 34, and she's like
Yeah,
43, and I'm sitting there like, this doesn't add up at all.
No,
right?
She'll be
I
in
don't
her.
know if she's like 5 years younger, or 4 years, or even 3, but 10? Come on now.
Yeah.
She'll be in her early 50s, and Henry will be in his late 30s. What the fuck?
I mean, the fact that Superman got to get someone that old and experienced, good on Superman, but we don't need this going on right now.
He had to get someone older who could handle the vitamin.
The Kryptonian vitamins.
Yeah, the Kryptonian vitamin.
Yeah, but speaking of Flashpoint, I've been because reading and watching Flashpoint, I was amazed by that fucking alternate Batman, the Thomas Wayne Batman. And you know what? That's probably one of my favorite Batmans now. That's actually one of my favorite top Batmans now. So I love I love the way he looks. I love that he uses guns.
That is, I think they directly did that in Batman v Superman because of the Flashpoint Batman.
Yeah,
because it feels like he's a mixture of Flashpoint Batman and Dark Knight Batman.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. It's like I don't know how they're going to portray him in this Flash movie. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the guy who who played his dad, Thomas Wayne, is coming back to play as Thomas Wayne versus Batman. So how
we're gonna see Negan as Batman. That's
one of the best things I'm looking forward to. Because Negan will be coming out. Well, excuse me, Batman be coming out. God damn, Bruce, how you doing?
Yeah, and he'll be like this. He'll have a giant black bat with a bat symbol on it. And he'll be like, she's a vampire bat.
I'm done.
He'll be taking the bat and he'll be bashing Yo-Yo's head in with all the brains everywhere.
He'll tell Barry Allen, give me Drusille over there. Give me Drusille. Like
Drusille. Oh yeah.
Like, dude, they need to play it up. Warner Brothers, if you smart, give Batman a bat. Yeah, give him a bat, literally.
Give him a bat so that he can reference that fucking scene in the show. And he'll be as he's bashing in Yo-Yo's head in with her brains everywhere.
That's too sexist. We can't do that.
You're right.
I mean, you know, if you guys seen the animated movie, where he's like, he gets the pliers for her tongue. Let me get that out of you, and he just like fucking cracks her mask open, and shit like that. I was ready for him to just cut her tongue out. I was just ready for him to do that because it was just as well as puncture her fucking eyeball out with those fucking pliers. Oh yeah.
That cartoon was so good. Oh, it was so good.
He's like, let me get that out. Oh yeah.
Mm-mm. Oh, real quick, since I saw Cartoon Network in the title. Why was there no Christmas special?
Oh
Why
yeah.
did I see Teen Titans Go?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because SJW president.
Mhm.
I mean, her name is Christina Miller. Christina Miller! Oh my God, dude!
I
Every
call
year, grandma got ran over by a reindeer, but this year, no. I couldn't. I was like, really? And then we were supposed to get the Powerpuff Girls one where they race around the Earth. So many cartoons, but no. Teen Titans Go. I hope this made everyone that loves Teen Titans Go hate it. I really do. I hope they were expecting Christmas freaking specials and they didn't get it. I hope they were. Because
Yeah.
this has to stop.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I guess you can say it like this, you know, instead, you know, you got all TTG going on for the Christmas specials. You might as well take a few shots and start singing it. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. She was so drunk off her ass. You can say there's no such thing as foul play, but as for me and Grandpa, we agree.
I can't. Oh my goodness, dude. I don't know. Hopefully we get a new president or just someone opens her eyes as to what she's doing is wrong.
Yes, they need to fire Miller and hashtag get rid of Disney. Thank you, come again, because we those two gotta go. But that's my goal for next year. Hopefully they'll leave by next year. That's a goal of mine, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And there's some news, King, for you. I've heard that Justice League Action is done. They are no longer here.
Oh, thank God!
Rejoice!
Thank
Rejoice,
God!
dude.
Thank God!
You never gave the show a chance, King.
Because I already knew it would be
I
trash,
did though,
and I was right. So
I think.
No.
I mean, hold on. I got to say something about this.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
thank the God that it got canceled because I saw
Yeah.
the 3 episodes I can get. I'm like, bro, what is this? And
I was
I
gonna
actually,
give you.
You know what? Out of all of y'all, I gave it a chance. You know what? It's not that bad. But however,
Oh my God.
kill this show for me.
Hold on.
Well, let me,
Wait.
King, let me finish. 'Cause I know you about to go into it. Well, kill this show for me. It was 11 fucking minutes. I sat there and I said, why the fuck? This is not 22 minutes. I said, Cartoon Network, you had Braid in the fucking bowl on the show a few years ago. That was 22 minutes. Why couldn't you do the same thing? I just said, I can't do it. And I dropped the show. However, the show was not bad. It did have some bright moments. However, moments that were not that good enough for me to watch 11-minute format that should have been 22 minutes. And the animation too, terrible. Just terrible. You can go, King. The floor is yours.
Okay, now. Okay, so when I first heard about the show,
No.
was it gonna be called Just League? I knew from the beginning it would be only like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever. So I was like, okay, it's Just League Action. Then they said, oh, the art style would be like cartoony, kind of like Bruce Timm's. So I was expecting, okay, so Bruce Timm's style, only 11 minutes, but mostly action. Okay, this sounds good, even though I wish, still the full show. But I watched it, and then I was like, oh, so the animation style is not like Bruce Timm, it's garbage. So that was strike one. And then strike 2, I saw the League and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman had the hairstyle of, like, it was weird. She had her normal hair, but it looked like it was trying to be in the hairstyle as if half of her head was shaved. Like, it would always fling to the left or to the right for no reason. Now, they had the nuclear family, and I saw that episode. I was like, okay, this episode's pretty. It was okay. And then I saw the episode with the lava demon thing, and freaking Martian Manhunter showed up, making jokes, just mad jokes every time he opened his mouth. Joke, Martian Manhunter. So I was like, okay, this is strike 2 because freaking garbage. Now, Strike 3 was I saw the episode with Constantine. They turned the demon trio, into a bunch of freaking bitches. Holy shit. They had some of the most flamboyant voices I've ever heard, and it was a joke. I gave it a chance. I gave it 3 episodes. The first episode, I was like, wow, this is not what I was expecting. The second episode, it just lowered my hopes. The third episode was the nail in the coffin. 3 strikes, you're out. It's garbage!
Looks like
Bring everyone needs to retweet what the actors for the Justice League DCAU. You guys need to retweet them because they're trying to bring that back. So do that. Let's pull a Young Justice so we don't have to worry about any new garbage shows. Please.
Yes.
I fully vented in my video. I can't do it anymore. I can't. So,
You've been in enough, because if y'all haven't seen his video, his video Just League Action is legendary.
Yeah.
So go
Ooh,
go.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw someone else comment on your video. He's another YouTuber or something, I can't remember, but he was like, bro, this was amazing. I was like, this shit was, because I was very kind in my video. I was like, well, but you just took it to a whole nother level. But honestly, you said everything. I was on it. I just couldn't give it any more chance. I just tried. I mean, the show's not that bad because there were episodes Paul Dini.
not even Paul Dini can save it. I don't care.
He tried, and I was like, I can't do it, because he did the same with Ultimate Spider-Man, and that did save me to watch that shit.
Ultimate Spider-Man is hellfire hot.
I would take Ultimate Spider-Man over this new shit we get, though. I kid you not.
Ultimate Spider-Man has only 10 minutes out of the whole series. That's good.
The only media part you could mention about Ultimate Spider-Man is the video game. So that's the only Ultimate Spider-Man I know.
Yeah. But Justice League Action is done. So if you guys were a fan of the show, I'm sorry, but
nope.
No,
we're not. We have better shows for you guys that are fans of it. So
yeah, Young Justice, that Justice League. Right now, all the actors are follow them, retweet whatever they're doing, because we could get a new Justice League animated movie down the road, because we do definitely need it.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Double fucking yes. 100%. Yes.
And,
man, I bet.
On that note, I want to end it off here with talking about the whole Netflix and Warner Bros. Someone asked me, do I want Warner Bros. and Netflix to make a deal? Absolutely. They make a deal. Yeah, because I'll pay for Netflix over Warner Bros. DC streaming site. But yeah, you guys.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that's where they can do good with Justice League Dark for once. Actually put it on Netflix, because that will work. Yes. Yeah. Put Justice League Dark. I don't see it working in the theaters. I see it working on Netflix, or and then they can bring it back, and then when it comes out, the whole season, whatever, then it'll come out on 1, 2, 3 movies and go stream. So that's a good thing as well too.
Yes, but I think it'd be better on Netflix. I think Warner Bros. need to make a deal with Netflix, because Daredevil, Punisher, all of them will be leaving. May not be next year, but they'll leave either the end of next year or the year after that, because the Disney streaming site, they're about to take over the world, and Warner Bros. Can't do it by itself. Clearly, we've seen that they don't know what the fuck to do. So make a deal with Netflix, save you money and save your asses, because this shit y'all doing ain't working.
Yeah, if they do that, if they put Justice League Dark on Netflix as a series, they'll get big fucking dough from that shit. Big dough from that.
Also, if they put Gotham and Lucifer too, that'd be good too. Lucifer has a huge fan base. I didn't know how big it was until I looked on like Tumblr or Twitter.
Oh yeah,
people love that shit. They love that show. So. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you fucking bet your ass. Yeah, they'll make big dough from that if they put it on Netflix. Definitely, man. And
And if they want, they can add Preacher on there too, because that's also a Warner Brothers type of show. But I don't think AMC is gonna be like giving that up anytime soon. I heard AMC loves that show.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, not really.
What do you think, King, about Netflix making a deal with Warner Brothers?
Yeah, they definitely should. I mean, Netflix kind of helped bring back Young Justice, and I feel like they could go a little more.
Good evening. Look it up, yeah.
You better mute your good.
Speaking of the going back to the Netflix. Oh my, you know what? Not just a live action series, but if they did a Justice League Dark animated series, like hard, like an adult animated series, it would also get big fucking dough from that. Big money, big fucking money.
And I am literally at a freaking Wendy's, so
Would you say Star Wars Clone Wars type of adult series?
Oh, better.
Yeah, you realize how amazing that would be, dude. Oh my goodness. But wait, what I was saying earlier, they definitely should make a deal because, I mean, look, they helped bring back Young Justice. Imagine a Hawk and Dove animated series, Justice League Dark animated, Justice League Canada, Justice League United. I mean, all these different shows. And if they don't want to do Justice League, they could do some single shows like a another Superman the animated series, Batman. Then we could move on to Wonder Woman and other characters. It could be really good.
King, you took that right out of my mouth, man. I was gonna say they could actually fucking finally do a Wonder Woman series, animated series on Netflix.
Yeah, because
that's overdue.
Yeah, because Harley Quinn is getting one next year. I'm done. And Wonder Woman still didn't get one.
Wonder Woman's been overdue, especially after the movie. I was like, y'all should be working on that ASAP.
If they do Wonder Woman animated, I'm scared they're gonna do the movie costume. I want the comic book accurate costume.
Yes,
and then they can move on.
Now, I'll take the movie costume if they follow like the Batman the animated series route. I'm cool with that because they did because you remember Batman.
I prefer the Bruce Timm look, the fucking costume, the classic Wonder Woman costume. I prefer that.
Oh, from the Justice League animated series?
Yeah, and basically the comics from the 70s and 60s and 80s. So
I wouldn't mind that either. Actually, I wouldn't even mind it at all. Honestly, I'll take her look.
Actually,
those feminists are gonna rip the show apart, though. You already know they will.
Actually, you know what? Actually, screw that. Scratch that. Yeah, if you remember, do you remember Justice DC Universe Online? That game? Anyone of you guys played that game before?
Yeah.
The MMO? You guys play the MMO before?
Which MMO?
DC Universe Online.
Oh yeah, I mean I still play that sometimes.
All right. Okay. Do you remember? Okay, the trailer for the teaser trailer, where
that was so good.
Okay, no, hold on. The way Wonder Woman was dressed like that's the one they should go with. That look right there, the way she was dressed in that trailer,
Yeah, the cutscene like trailer.
Yeah, with the armor on her legs and her arms, but she was still wearing the blue tights. The
classic.
Yeah. Tights. Yeah, exactly. And she had her hair in a ponytail and an actual knot ponytail back. Yeah, that's how they should do her in the animated series for Netflix. But as for Justice League Dark as an animated series, by adult I'm saying like in Spawn territory, like very adult, as in because
like Spawn. I mean that's how it is. The comic is just brutal.
It's
too dark.
Yeah, it's very dark. It's graphic. It's basically horror, supernatural, the occult. So that's the kind of adult shit I'm talking about.
I mean, one of the most early things that happened in that comic, guys, is people are getting disintegrated, like really brutally by teeth, floating teeth, like thousands of teeth.
Exactly. Yeah.
Trust me, that comic's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I think they could also, like you're talking about single titles for the shows on Netflix, an animated series would it be better if they did an adult, dark R-rated animated series of John Constantine first, and then go to Justice League Dark, or Justice League Dark first, and then spin off with Constantine?
Hello.
Hey.
Either or. Either or.
Okay, you too.
Either or. Okay. Because
now.
What do you think about that?
Now, see, the thing is, they could already branch out from this Constantine animated series. So technically, we already have a Constantine show. So what they can do is,
because I thought of the title for the spin-off standalone Constantine show, adult animated show, would be called, based on his comic book series, the old one's Hellblazer. It's called Hellblazer. It would be called Hellblazer for the show. So,
yeah. Yeah, that would be good though. They just need Warner Brothers and DC, they have a lot of titles to work with. They just need to get on the ball before they just before Disney, takes everything over. I mean, they already have too much. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh
And
my
they
god.
trying to compete against Netflix, and I'm sitting here like, stop competing, just work with them. They have over
Yeah.
95 million subscribers. You, my friend, need that. So work with them.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, if they put a lot of these titles as animated or live action series for Netflix, just like Marvel's doing, they would be rolling in shit truckloads of fucking dough. Oh my god, it needs to happen, man. It needs to happen. Truckloads of money if they put some of their titles in Netflix, whether it be live action or animated. Oh,
Yeah.
Dougie, King of Thunder.
Yeah.
Dougie asked, get him a double stack from Wendy's.
Oh my god.
I'm
All
big
right.
guys over here, Thunder.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. If they just put out some of those titles, even titles that some fans love, but a lot of people are not aware of, they would still make a lot of money with that with the Netflix, man.
I mean, they could appeal to women with characters like, of course, Wonder Woman. She needs her
Yeah.
thing, and then Harley Quinn's getting one, but they can get another character like Amethyst, a magical warrior type character.
Oh yeah, that's for the little
Um,
girls and everything. That's for the little girls.
Yep. Yeah, and then later on in the series, make it go super dark. Like if you read New 52 Amethyst, it starts off really, real. Let me finish.
Oh my
It
god.
starts off really childish, but
Come on.
moves on to being super gory.
Okay,
Like
I'm
you don't
sorry.
even understand.
That's not the Amethyst that is part of DC. That's not the Amethyst I knew growing up. I'm sorry. I can't accept
That's
it.
how she is now. I mean,
Well,
she starts off
fuck it. Fuck
like
it.
the first maybe okay. Look, the first 5 story arcs it's super childish, and then after that it just gets more and more brutal. Like it's crazy.
Well then, guess what, King? You're gonna lose the little girl fan base on that. You're gonna lose that demographic.
No, it like edges you in there, kind of like a True Blood or a Vampire Diaries. How it just pulls you in. I mean, I don't watch those anymore, but
Oh my god, I
I'm just
hate the
saying.
Vampire Diaries. Don't fucking bring that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, exactly. Like girls love Vampire Diaries in general, not all of them.
But
I'm not
Amethyst
being sexist.
But Amethyst is for, I'm talking about girls from 5 to like, what, 13?
Yeah, if they, I mean, they could do that type of show for her. I'm just saying they have a lot of properties they can
But
work
if you
with.
make her dark, then you're going to lose that fucking demographic, that 13 to 10 or 5 to 13 demographic for girls, man. You're going to lose that shit.
I would
Yeah.
say you can do that like later, like experiment after you get all your properties out and you feel comfortable to experiment, then do that. And then down the road, but I want to do like that's my first title I'm doing. Hell no, you gonna do that later.
Yeah. And yeah, and oh boy, oh fuck. I thought I was thinking of old action-packed characters that Warner Brothers could bring into Netflix, but and I was thinking of Hanna-Barbera, and then I started thinking of He-Man, and then I started thinking of She-Ra, and I went, oh, they're already doing that, and I know what it's gonna be like. Oh, fuck me.
Hopefully it's good. I want the same people that worked on He-Man and Thundercats reboots.
It's not the same people. It's not the same people. These people are not. These guys who are working on She-Ra, they're feminists and they're SJWs. So, one of them had a fucking mental illness haircut.
I'm done.
I'm serious. Had like a button-up blue shirt with some fucking hipster glasses and a side shave on the head. Fucking working on She-Ra.
That killed my hopes and expectations.
And I'm pretty sure that was a chick too, dressed like that. That was a fucking chick. Side shave.
I mean, She-Ra she has potential to be really cool in animation.
Yeah, and the person who's working on it looks like Gabby Rivera. Oh my god. Oh, oh. I mean, I already told you guys. I'm tired of them bringing back old stuff. Just let it die. Let them rest in peace. I'm tired. I'm just. I don't want this anymore. I don't want any more.
And this is from Hollywood bringing back dead, right? Dead franchises.
I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. At first, I thought I did, but now I realized I'm happy that they're done, that they're resting in peace. They had a great run at their times. I don't need them no more. Just make new shit and get rid of the old. That's all you can do right now. That's the best thing you can do. Just make up new stuff in the core spirit of and nostalgic of the original stuff. That's all you can do. Stop bringing back old stuff. Let them rest. Let them rest in peace.
Hopefully, we get some more good cartoons. Netflix has shown they can do it with legendary defenders and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
we'll see.
they do. But Netflix do have a lot of miss with that's Magic School Bus reboot, whatever they did.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
I
Oh
tried.
God.
Listen to me. Listen.
I couldn't hear you review it. I saw that one time. I said, "Oh God."
I mean, I was like, well, how did you guys downgrade the animation from the original? Jesus, the original
Yeah.
had the
Right.
original had a good animation style. This one just looks like Flash animation. How
Jeez,
about the
was
new
bad.
Tom and Jerry,
Oh
but
my God.
worse?
Yeah, it was. I sat there. I was like, I can't review this. I can't.
And I couldn't believe they actually said this is actually a sequel. What the heck?
Yeah.
That killed me there too. I was like, oh God. People
And
like, oh, you
I
come back.
heard. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was like, I'm not coming back for no season 2. That was it. That's all that was.
Yeah.
I heard that they made someone bi or gay or something like that. I don't want to know who because I don't want to
See,
get
this is
ruined.
what I meant about they stop promoting this gay agenda. I hate that, bro. Oh my God. I'm not.
I mean,
Oh
now,
God.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're down there, we're not against gays or lesbian. We just hate seeing them so much in the damn media. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Shoving it down our throat like it's some
That's how
damn.
you. That's how you.
You know what? When I create a franchise, I'm not going to promote any gay agendas. If you keep promoting it like that, that's how it's gonna goes. That's all I gotta say.
If I created, yeah, trust me.
What? Wait, hold on. Someone said in the chat that Steven Spielberg is rebooting the Animaniacs. What the fuck is going on? Are you
Yeah.
Oh no, hold on. Let me.
But,
as well as Freakazoid? I replied to them going, no.
Whoa! This can't be true. This can't be true. I gotta look this up.
Freakazoid. No, not Freakazoid, man. Freakazoid. Everyone would hate Freakazoid now because of his fucking humor, because of his.
Oh my God! Please don't let it be real. Please don't let it be real.
Freakazoid is one of the most sexist characters you'll ever see in media.
Yeah, man, he fucking makes fun of a bunch of chicks and a bunch of animals and a bunch of dudes who he makes a bunch of fat nerds and everything. All the fucking autistic screeching and whining from the fucking male cuckery in this bitch, man. It's like
Oh wow! I'm so good. You
But on
really
that
had to
note,
do that.
I will be ending the live stream right now. I had to go somewhere. I'll be right back. So
yeah, check that out for me, Coop. Check that out for me, Coop, about the anime.
But before you do that, make sure you promote the Discord and chat because
yeah,
we're doing like.
you guys promote your stuff, and I'm about to get it right now.
Yeah, I'm about to promote. I'm about to give them the Discord, the Thunder and Darkspawn.
Okay, and you promote your stuff.
Yeah. Yes. I stream games, not be with Johnson on his YouTube thing. I'll have in YouTube videos, but in the near future, I may do that, but it's gonna be something different in the near future. But I don't know if he has someone modded in chat, but make sure you go on twitch.tv. Make sure you do it right now. And then you put Coop J23. Coop J23. That's it. And it's nice meeting everyone here in this Discord, not Discord, this YouTube stream.
Yeah.
And it's nice having me and chatting with y'all. And then y'all should go next.
Mm-hmm.
And you go ahead, Darkspawn.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? About what?
You have a YouTube or Twitter you want to plug or anything like that?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I have a Twitter. Let me just put my Twitter up in the chat. Okay. There we go. Get to the video. Yeah, I have a Twitter. If anyone wants to follow me, I just post from time to time. So oh shit! What the fuck happened? I put it down and. Ah, oh well, I'll work.
If
Yeah.
if you can't put it in there, let me know. I'll put it in the subscription box when the video gets uploaded. Send it to me in the email stuff on Discord, and I got you.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll post that. Yeah, I'll link it to you, and then you can put it in the description.
Yeah. King of Thunder, I just do reviews and stuff like that. You can follow me on Twitter at PhantomMedia616. And yeah, I just do the comic book version of what Johnson does. Sometimes I talk about cartoons and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for having me here. Even though I
So
came late.
King is always late. He's the latest person here, so he's always late. So, but you can catch us on Discord, and I will bring back Dark Spawn in my next stream whenever I do. But I'll give you a heads up though when I do a Dark Spawn, because
Yeah.
I usually talk to you on Discord anyway and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy your Christmas day, and I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, have a Johnson day.